Okay, so there should be more spells printing. These are for you two spellcasters, so they should still be coming out of the printer.
It makes sense that we sit next to each other.
Sure.
I heard a DDDD, which means it's either on paper or something.
Yep, it's the paper.
Right behind.
So it should just continue printing, right? Oh, good.
I made a little ad with
that's
the render. So that's the logo. And then I added.
Mine's not nearly as fancy. What song is that? Or
I just used a free clip on copyright.
You humans.
Yeah.
Gypsies are called deckers.
Okay.
And it's a slur term.
Racist.
Filthy decker.
Yep.
Like D-E.
Actually,
C-K.
let me rephrase that. Gypsies are called gypsies, and it's a slur term. Decker is what they call themselves. They're deckers.
Okay.
Is it possible I could have,
Dakari.
when I secluded myself, just taken my family heirloom? Or the family...
Heirloom.
Hi?
Cursed.
Sure.
Yes!
I rolled a 10.
already!
I rolled a 10.
Good job.
Real good job.
It's because I didn't roll it.
No, I rolled a 10, so you lucked out. Remind me never to roll that one for her ever again. I'm joking.
Figure out which one that was and tell me that.
Aw, man.
If you believe in biased dice.
I think if I secluded myself, I would have taken stuff from the city that I wouldn't want to go back for.
Yeah, it makes sense.
So, I have a special place hanging for it.
How big are they?
A bigger what?
The gems. Okay.
About that big.
Crystal ball size.
They're actually a sphere. They're called a jewel, but they're a sphere.
Oh, gotcha.
Hey guys, welcome to our first episode of Council of 10. We've got a new crew, as you can see. The only faces that may look familiar would be Eric and Michael, and maybe Chuck if you saw him randomly in the background of some of our other videos that we do, and of course myself as the Game Master. So, welcome. This game is going to be set using the same role-playing system that we used before, previously called Dark World, now called Dark Verse. Unlike the other one, this will be set in a medieval world. Specifically, the medieval world of Senecus from the Shadow Saga novels. While it's set in the same world, it is set in the future of the novels, so there may be some spoilers given. If you haven't read the books, I'm sorry. I guarantee you haven't finished reading them because I haven't finished writing them, so there is that problem. And I'm also sorry that it took us so long to get started. There's some last minute stuff that we were printing and talking about, trying to make sure that everyone was up to date. You guys may have heard us because we thought we had our mics muted and we didn't. So things may have been heard.
Too bad, so.
Yeah, so we're fine. We're fine. We're good. Before we get started, let's just do a quick around the room of who you are and who your character is and any blurbs you might want to say about either. And I don't care who starts. 1, 2, 3, not it.
Not it. Nose goes.
I can go, it's fine.
Okay.
Perfect. So, I am Michael Embry. I am husband to Kayla Embry, right across the table there. And there are, in fact, I think 2, 4, 6, 7 people in the room right now. Because somebody has a baby.
Woohoo!
And
Congrats.
I'm glad to be here. And this is fun. What, am I supposed to introduce the character?
Yes.
Oh my goodness, okay. Well, this guy's name is Hector Drake. He's a human. He has fabulous pink hair and glowing violet eyes, and that's all I really have to say.
There you go.
Amazing.
He's a diplomat, that's all.
Yeah, so I'm Eric. I've been on this show a few, well, not this one, but I was on the original R4D before it got swapped over to a new one. And play on Fortune Favors every now and again. That's pretty much it for me. And then my character is Rainer Rayer. Yep, I just picked it because it's fun to say. He also has pink hair. Yeah. And
We're not related.
Not at all.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Pretty sure.
He is. He also has one violet eye and one brown eye because he's totally normal human being. Has pink hair.
And a violet eye,
Yeah.
at least one.
Right.
Hi, I'm Kayla Embry. That's my human. My character's name is Yukihara, which, for anybody who speaks some Japanese, it means snow skin, because my character is a clouded leopard with a high elf, because my parents were weird. And I hate my life mostly. I'm very despised of it.
Is that real life or your character?
We're talking character now.
Oh, okay.
We're talking character.
She's not, in fact, a snow or a clouded leopard.
Are you sure?
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
I mean, silver.
I wouldn't know.
Moving on.
I think if anyone
No tail,
would
I
know,
can confirm, no
if
tail.
anyone would know, it'd be you, Michael.
No tail.
Okay. Okay.
Sounds good.
No tail, no stub.
Hi, I'm Riley Humphrey, and my character, I am playing a half dwarf, half nymph, actually. And her name is Umaya Alloy Warper, and I will be a mainly spellcaster on this stream.
And I'm John Harrison, the game master. What you need to know about me is that right now I can't talk that well, so I'll be sucking on cough drops and drinking a lot of liquid while we game. And we're just going to jump over to Chuck because he hasn't said anything yet.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Chuck. I'm playing Just Steve.
Is his first name Just?
Yeah, well, his name's Steve, but he's Just Steve.
Steve.
He's just Call
Yeah.
him just Steve.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
call him Justine.
Yeah, you call me Steve, Just Steve. So, also voice jamming here because I'm paying attention to the stream. I forgot what I was. What am I? I'm a
You're an orc?
orc.
Yeah, you're an
Yeah,
orc.
there we go. I'm an orc. Awesome.
Orc AV guy.
Yep, orc AV guy.
And in Chuck's defense, his character is a lot like him because Chuck has never done a role-playing game before.
Ever.
So this is his first time. So those
Never
of
wanted to
you
either.
watching, wanting to give tips to Chuck, he's also monitoring chat for us.
Mm-hmm.
So if you guys want to throw up some tips and just let him know of fun things to do, I'm pretty sure he'd be the guy to do it. Just saying.
If you have any question, put it in chat and we will get to it as soon as possible. I'll let John know and yeah, we'll send it right over.
And it does feel odd for me. I'm just going to start off because on R4D I've got the monitor and I'm looking at chat and I can see when there's questions and right now I can't. And it's...
You have to really
But the upside is...
But the upside is I don't have to. I
Less
can focus on
distracted.
everything
Yeah.
else. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
You have
But
enough
it's
to juggle already.
control. But it's control.
It's not control. It's out of your
Losing my
control. They
control.
can put anything they want in there.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, they're
much.
already
You
making
can't
fun
do
of him.
anything about it.
Pretty much.
Actually, no, I see my name.
Makai's watching.
Oh, really? So,
Anyway,
You're somebody's least
for
favorite player.
for those of you
likely.
for those of you
My
that
name
don't
is-
know
not
anything
gonna
about
give somebody more
House of
attention.
Harrison Presents, we do
Fair
have a
enough.
Patreon out there. So if you like what you see today and you want to become a patron, feel free to sign up. While currently the only benefits listed are for the R4D stream, that will be changing. We're going to be adding more information about this stream as well to include people into the household. Please also follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. On our main screen, it's got all of our links, so you can definitely look there to find that information. Any other questions from anyone?
Let's go talk about sponsors.
Sponsors. So current sponsors, Enduring Films. Thank you, Chuck, for allowing us to use your wonderful studio and your great gear and your expertise.
You're welcome.
Appreciate that. Four Eyes Ales is a sponsor of House of Harrison Presents. They make some really good beer. They came on initially as a sponsor for Fortune Favors the Board, and R4D has been able to take some advantage of some of their sponsorship, and this stream may as well. In the future, we don't know. We will see what happens with the beer when it starts flowing again. And if people want or don't want or can't partake due to pregnancies. Gothmom.
Just.
Gothmom has made some great R4D pins and patches for us. And so we definitely want to say thank you. If you become a patron, we will definitely give you a pin or a patch, your choice. And for those people that like helping out their community, there is a group, the USS Balthazar. They have put out this wonderful calendar for 2020. Any donations, you get a calendar and you can mark down stuff. They've posed in different cosplay outfits for different months.
And where do you get that at?
And you get that at facebook.com/USS Balthazar and follow the link from there.
Nice. We'll leave a link somewhere.
And
you guys will find it somewhere. I don't know where.
If you do get it on April, that's our month. Down here at the bottom is the HOH Presents stuff, so you can definitely get our streaming information.
But that is not HOH.
But that is not us in the picture. This is still members of the USS Balthazar in their cosplay.
Gotcha. Yeah.
But that's almost like an R4D looking setup, I'm just saying.
I mean, not really at all, but okay.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, I can see Rafa doing something like that.
I meant the players.
On brand.
You know, look, we're superheroes and we're sneaking in broad daylight. Yeah. So anyway.
We were talking about that earlier.
It would be fun. I've never done it.
Yukihita said, "What's up, Pete? Who is Yukihita?"
Woohoo! I don't know.
Yukihata.
Yukihata.
You
That's her
made a
character.
user with your character's name.
Oh, there you go. Was that you that
That's
said
her.
that?
That's her.
Okay.
Nice.
Perfect.
Someone just.
You need to make one that says just Steve.
Obviously, I need to
That is a good
also
username.
defer to Michael to read this because I can't read either.
What do you mean? Where?
Whenever I said, what did I say?
Yukihata.
I see. Yeah, Yukihata. Who is that?
I was like,
Okay.
Just
Yuki
real quick,
hater.
If I sound weird or anything on the stream, I did just get my wisdom teeth out, so apologies for that real quick.
Oh, you don't. I fixed that.
I'm
Don't
just
worry.
making sure.
Don't worry. I got you.
In reality, it's super distorted.
Yeah.
I will be printing something out for you for the Elven
Like
song
a
thing
filter.
that we were
A
talking
deep
about.
voice filter.
Huh?
I
Deep
just
voice filter on
You
it.
got the
Yeah.
dwarf one.
Oh, that'd be
Yeah.
Fine.
well, it's no,
Super
it's
baritone.
just that I don't know if it's printed or not.
Do you wanna sound
it
like
might
a
be
guy?
over there on the printer. We'll
I can
check
make
on
that
break.
happen. Just saying.
Because I printed
We have
it.
the
it just
power.
I'll sound like
hasn't
me
come
for
out
now.
yet.
We'll see how I
Okay.
feel later.
Yeah.
I got you.
For those new to what Senecus looks like, if Chuck could pull up a map of Senecus.
Yeah,
maybe
that would have been
for
great
us.
to know ahead of time. Right on.
Here, do you want to just hold it up to a...
Yeah, let's
Oh
hold it
yeah,
up to
yeah.
a
Just hold me.
camera.
Yeah, just hold me.
Do you want
that
the
one.
topographical map
No, the
let's
other
do
one's
the
easier.
topo.
with all the info that people aren't supposed to see?
Oh, this one.
Well, they both work. This one is easier for people to read.
Definitely.
But they cannot read my writing because I write like a doctor.
So this is Senecus, and I don't know if it's too close, not close
Pull
enough.
back, pull back, pull back, pull back, pull back, pull back, and go to your right.
Other
This
right.
My bad. Yeah, there you go. Down.
His left.
You don't have stream pulled up on your laptop?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. You should talk about it because it's just lingering now.
Okay. So this is the map of Senecus. This is the continent they are going to be playing on. This is the same map that you will see in the books of the Shadow Saga. Shadow Dance, Shadow Flight, Shadow Play, plug, plug, plug. If you guys want to know more about the world, please definitely feel free to pick up the books and read them, or go online and check them out on ebook or at your local library. You can also buy them at Barnes & Noble. So just saying.
Very good shameless self-promotion.
Okay, shameless promotion done. The group is going to start out in a town called the Three Rivers Crossing, which is right about there. So that's where they're going to start, and that's where we will commence with this evening. Before we get too far in, I was actually hoping to find some more information on my laptop to be able to talk to you guys a little bit more about passage of time and the terms, but we will save that for later since I couldn't find it.
That's fair.
So to start with, you guys none of your characters know each other. So we're going to start off with you guys each coming into town. I'm going to start with Riley and work my way around. Perfect. To give Chuck some time to do the stuff that Chuck is doing.
Play
Oh, we're
nice.
We're good.
Don't get too into it. Our point is to meet everybody, not kill each other.
Oh, no. If you want to kill each other, great. We'll make new characters. It'll be a fun
this
thing.
is going to be a character making stream.
Yeah,
Everyone
evidently.
can enjoy
I can do
the
this.
joys of hours of character creation.
Yeah, pretty much. It'd be great.
RP it accurately.
Okay.
Mine's the only one worth killing.
So, Riley,
Yours is fine.
Yes.
I mean,
Your
my guy's
character.
literally a nobody, so if he died.
your character finally makes your way to the first town that you come across after leaving the Darkwood. You woke up on a slab in the middle of a stone circle about 3 weeks ago. Since then, you've not really seen a lot of people. You've seen some burned out buildings. Looks like there was one or two small farms that had been raided fairly recently, but no people to talk of. When you did see a few people on the road, they were farther ahead, and with your smaller legs, you couldn't catch up to them. They did seem to be heading in this direction, and that's when you came across this small town. While I'm saying it's a small town, there is a wall around it, and there is some guards at the wall. It's looks like there's, from the outside, you're looking at it, you can see the wall, and you can tell that there's probably about 15 to 20 buildings on the inside of it. So it's not huge.
Right. So I'm going to try to enter the town. I'm going to try to go past the guards.
So as you come walking up, one of the guards looks down. You there?
Me?
What's your business? What
Just-
are you? Halfling?
Yes.
Don't look like a halfling. Oh, what's your business?
I'm just traveling. I appear to have lost the party of people I was traveling with, and this was the nearest town to where I'd last seen them. Just on my way to town to look for warm bed, some food. Place for the night.
What kind of armor is your character wearing?
Just like light metal armor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't cause any problems. We'll keep an eye out for you. There's more of us than there are of you.
I understand. I won't be a problem.
You better not be.
And I'm just gonna enter the town.
Okay.
A little bit weird.
It's a small town. The roads are all dirt. Again, there's like 12, 13 buildings total. One of them is a tavern. It is the Prancing Unicorn. Literally, there's a big unicorn sign, and it's rampant
And
on
I
the
wouldn't
sign.
recognize any of these.
Yeah, nothing
Got
at
it.
all. You're like, everything else, I mean, you can tell there's a blacksmith shop, and there's a couple other stores selling other things.
Okay. I think that I will head towards the tavern.
Okay.
Each of us is going to get a chance to get in the gate. If one of us fails, you're going to stay in the forest.
Walks up to gate. Rocks
I
fall.
have
Oh
I
my
have a
gosh.
different plan.
Okay,
Not
so,
gonna go well.
meanwhile, you have been cutting across the country for months at this point. The last thing that you heard before you left the Elven lands was that there may be felinoids in the Darkwood. And you decided that that's a good idea. Trying to learn about your other side of your heritage. Maybe find your missing parent. So that's what brought you all the way across. As expected, there aren't a lot of people. The people that you do run across are in traveling groups. Quite a few gypsies on the road, but it's little else from that. Humans tend to treat you with disdain or avoid you altogether, mainly because you tower over them and you don't look anything like any of them. So, and this being immediately after the last Great War of the Races, about within the last 30 years, the last Great War ended, and that was humans versus elves. Your elven ears and slight elven features are just enough for them to not really trust you.
Lovely.
And knowing what little you do know, you didn't hear of a town on the way down to the Darkwood. And that looks like this town, Three Rivershire. What do you do? Or not Three Rivershire, this what?
Crossing.
Crossing, thank you. Three Rivers Crossing. I was getting it confused with another location in my own world.
Well, this is all your world. It's fine.
Yeah, I know.
It's God. He's scary.
I'm slipping. Okay, so what do you do? You see the town again. It's walled, which you're expecting because from what you can tell, there is good chances that there could be bandits anywhere. You've avoided them mostly by traveling middle of the day, and people just like, it's more like they avoided you, probably.
8'6", yeah, people avoid me.
Yeah.
I also try to avoid stomping anybody. For me, mostly sticking off the beaten path, you know, just kind of tree area. It feels a little more natural, plus people don't look at me so funny. I want to look at the wall and see if I can find a place where I can just run up the wall and get over quickly with avoiding the interaction, maybe.
Well, for most people, I would say it might be a daunting task. It is an 8-foot tall wall.
Oh, she's
Just.
she couldn't see over it.
And your character's what, 8?
8'6".
6? Yeah. So
I'm just peeking over.
It's an 8-foot tall wall, and I mean, what it's not a big thick wall that people stand on top of. It's more like just a wall to keep people out.
Yeah, I'm just hoping I can get in nice, quiet, like avoid human interaction.
Yeah, roll an agility check to climb over the wall.
Just do the roll, and then he'll ask you what your agility is. That's all.
13?
Okay, and what's your agility?
It is not, in fact, 13.
No.
It's a 1 plus a 3.
Okay, 4.
4.
4 plus 4 and 8.
Okay. Well, agility. Do you have what skills do you have?
Okay. She has martial arts, thaumaturgy, and scholar in her blood.
Okay. So you go to climb over. You do manage to get over the wall. It's not hard for you, but it's not a smooth. Oh look, run, jump, and I'm over. It's more like whoa, scramble, kick a leg over.
Of course it wouldn't be.
No one's coming. Land a little haphazardly in the alley on the other side. But yes, you're in.
Perfect. I'm just gonna walk along the edge and get to kind of the main center of town. And
yeah, so you go through, sort of keeping to yourself, cutting through some of these little alleys between the buildings. Getting to the center of town is not hard. It takes you maybe a minute and a half to get from the wall to the main center of the building, just walking down an alley. And that's where it pretty much opens up. You see the Prancing Unicorn. You see the blacksmith shop. You walked by a bookstore. By bookstore, I mean someone selling books to write in, not necessarily books with words in them. You also see an apothecary shop.
ooh. Ooh.
What do you want to do?
So what do you do? Where are you going first?
I want to go look at the books.
Okay.
It's unfortunate, but I do.
So you walk into the store. I would have a witty name for the store, but I can't think of it right now.
Witty name for the store.
Bookends.
There you go.
Bookends.
There you go. Bookends.
Bookends.
And there's a little old
There's nothing.
halfling lady in charge of the shop. Yes, can I help you?
I just crouch through the doorway and just.
Oh, you are a big one. How can I help you?
Do you have a book for plants?
A book from plants? Yes. I've got books made from plants.
For plants. You know, you put the plant in, you smush the book.
Oh yeah, you can do that with any of my books.
Lovely.
Which sort of things are you looking for? I've got leather covers here. I've got some wooden covers over here, and oh yeah, and way up over there, there's some metal covers.
Which one have you had the longest?
Dearie, not many people shop here. I've had quite a few of these for a number of years. The people that usually come here are mages because they want to have a pre-bound book to write in. And mages don't travel much anymore, not after they founded Magistown. They all want to flock there.
Yes, of course I do. I'll just take a wood book.
Okay, very well. That'll be a gold. Thank you. Have a great day.
You too. And I crouch out the door, and then I walk over to the tavern and go in.
Okay.
In all realism, she was crouching inside the shop
Yeah.
already.
Get through the door.
You
The
had like
halfling woman
you had to walk on your knees around.
Probably shorter than I am.
And even then, the halfling lady was almost laying down on her back to look up at you. Yeah. Okay. Eric,
Oh, it is me.
you're next. I'm working my way around.
I see.
Yeah. So you've decided to leave
Yeah.
the northern reaches for a few reasons. The main reason is because you're hungry. And everyone up there is hungry too.
Yeah.
There isn't a lot of crops in the mountainous region. There isn't a lot of food. It's a very hard life up there. Not so much farther south. The other reason you're leaving is because pretty much everyone up there already knows the tricks that you pull. So,
They're not tricks.
so
okay?
you know your way of earning cash is dwindling fast. So you decided to head south. You originally went from Last Pint to Jarstill. While in Jarstill, you heard about great moneys that could be earned by travelers if they went all the way down to Freeport. That's where a lot of ship captains are hiring and paying what sounded like a life's ransom to you. 200 gold a voyage to be on a ship. So you were like, that sounds good. So you started making your way south at that point. You did have access to a traveling group. There was a train of people, if you will, a group of people that were on their way down there. After about 12 nights with them, you sort of were ostracized. Because the chief of those people, the head of the troop, didn't believe your claims that you could do magic.
I could do magic.
And unfortunately, your friend
Are they
failed to
missing?
help you.
Are they missing? Are they missing right now? Is that why?
No. You just upset your friend.
Oh, okay. Makes sense.
And then as a practical joke, she decided she wasn't going to help you.
Well, that's rude.
Yep.
You know, it only activates every now and again. Just didn't feel like doing it right now. You know, just haven't had a good enough breakfast in a long time. That's why it's not working.
Yeah. So you're at this point you're on foot and alone. Plus, they weren't going to go all the way to this town. They were heading this direction, but then they were going to go through the Davidian realm, which the Davidians are strange and odd people. Not that you've met one, you've only heard stories of them. And the fact that they are twins, that it's a whole nation of twins that all finish each other's sentences is just... You decided you didn't want to be there.
It's a bit too odd for me.
So it's about a few days into your walking alone, and that's when you see the town. From a distance, it doesn't look that bad. As you get closer, it looks even worse.
Well, you try to pull a few scams off in here. Might as well, worth a shot. You gonna actually help me this time? Like, you gonna help?
I don't know. You gonna be nice?
Well, will you be nice first? I mean, come on. There's a little practice going deal, you know?
We'll see.
Well, that's just rude. Here we are, you're doing this, I'm helping you out somehow. I don't know how, but yeah.
As you're walking through the gate, talking to yourself, one of the guards looks at you. Are you touched?
I'm sorry, what now?
Are you touched?
No one's touching me right now.
No further than that.
We're keeping an eye on you.
What? You don't need to. It'll be all fine, you know. So how you doing, man? You know, you darn the post, darn the wall.
Well, no, we want no problems with you.
Oh, you won't have any problems.
And yeah, there's a younger guy beside this big burly guard, and he goes, "Yeah, no problems."
Hey,
Yeah.
we ain't gonna have any problems here. What? Why do you think I'm some kind of troublemaker? Please.
Don't worry, we're keeping an eye on you.
Trust me, lots of people will be. We'll saunter on in.
Okay. So, like I said, 12 buildings, mostly shops,
Okay.
and the prancing unicorn.
Can I like try to maybe set up like a little like thing as like in a little town square, trying to get some money out by pulling the little tricks off?
Yeah, you can definitely do that. So you sort of set up your little sign and start doing your thing.
You're like, come on, come around. I'll show you some real magic right now.
Hi, hello.
Hi.
Okay, there's actually quite a few people started to flock around, and oh, you hear that? There's a magician in town. A magician? We haven't seen one of them since the Second Great War, since at least 30 years ago.
At least 30. Okay, so get a little crowd. Try like just do like some simple tricks and stuff.
Like juggling, street magic sort of stuff?
Yeah, some street magic, and then maybe like try to like do some small levitation.
Okay, roll.
7.
Okay, so the juggling goes okay. And then some of the whole, hey, watch this, talking to people and making things disappear in front of them and reappear somewhere else goes good. The levitation, not so much. I'm not floating.
I meant making other things levitate, not myself.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, okay.
It's not floating, and...
Right. Come on.
Hello.
Hi.
Fine. Yeah, like you're gonna pick something that you were gonna have float, like
Whatever, like maybe like try to get someone like that's carrying something that's walking by, like, hey, I can make that float, and just make it float like for a second.
So the box that the person is carrying, it's like it literally just goes straight up into the sky, and he's like, "Hey, I need that back."
Oh, I'm helping you out, and just make it, and just like float down.
And it slowly starts floating down, then it just drops. And he runs to catch it, and it stops right before his hands hit it. And everyone starts laughing, and there's a big commotion. Michael.
Yeah.
You're traveling on, in between jobs, if you will.
Yes.
Just sort of taking in the countryside. You're on a horse.
Thank you.
Because you're a diplomat. I'll give that to you.
Somebody else didn't get a horse.
I know.
You guys got horses?
I did not get a diplomat. I didn't get a horse.
She's a different kind of diplomat. Anyway.
I would have to have a really big horse.
So, you're riding, you see the town. As you're entering in, the guards don't give you any crap. You're on a horse.
Perfect.
As you're entering, you see like this guy, and you see the whole box thing as it flies up into the sky really fast and then drops. And so obviously that there's something going on over there. People are like tossing money at his feet. And, not much money, but
I'll take whatever I can get. I'm poor.
I'm broke. You get about 10 copper.
Okay.
A couple pennies.
And 2 silver.
Oh, nice.
So,
Just you can make a living.
You can have a little.
4 silver?
2.
Oh, 2 silver?
2
4
silver.
You
silver?
can have
2.
half a loaf
2.
of bread.
2 silver.
4 silver?
Knowing what you know about the place, the best place to sleep is actually the inn. There's no other good hoteleries, if you will.
Well, I may as well swing by and see what all the commotion is about.
Okay.
It's probably the biggest event all year.
Yeah, here. Yeah. We are in middle of the season of life, which means it's summertime for the non-humans. For humans, they would know that the season of life is summer, season of dread is winter, and then you have the 2 off seasons. that people don't like because they're busy planting and harvesting. So, so we're in the middle of the season of life. It's it's a good time to be touring for those that can afford it.
Which I can.
You rich people, you.
Down with the bourgeois.
So you're watching him. Do you toss him any cash, or? I mean, you see this weird human with pink hair.
I didn't even see what happened.
Oh, okay.
How does somebody even get pink hair?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know, man. I'm asking
What
you.
is pink? Jeez. I don't even know if that color's been made up yet.
Yeah, right? It's amazing. So while you're watching, I'm going to jump to Chuck.
Your mom
Oh,
was a
perfect.
ninja.
Yeah, what's up?
Chuck.
Yeah.
So I'm going to let you decide.
I'm sitting at home.
Doesn't leave.
By the way, where is home?
Is
We'll
his
run into
home?
him
Where the
later.
heck are you?
That's a great question. Where do you want home to be?
Throw a dart on the map.
Oh, throw a dart on the map.
Oh, make it really interesting. Tell him that you're.
Oh, see, I
gonna say no.
You know what I was thinking? I was literally,
Like he just did?
thinking of the marsh because he was. Whenever I made the marsh on the topo,
You're not a
he
reptile.
kept saying that I made it too big. So
Okay.
marsh
Okay.
for sure.
So you're from the southern lands.
Yeah, I'm from the
The
marsh.
reptilian.
From the reptilian. Well, I mean, it makes sense. You know,
Yeah.
you're part orc.
I like the
You're orc,
I like the
mean,
heat. You know,
Makes sense. Yeah, you know,
don't like the cold
Shrek.
too
the
much.
humidity.
Yeah,
I woke up and did not go that way.
yeah.
Hey, Shrek, Michael.
So you are here because you're picking up some hard to get pieces.
Yeah.
You're actually on your way up to Colland, which
Okay.
is up in the mountain area, because what you're really wanting to get your hands on is a new lens, because you've built this new thing that can project motion up on a wall.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we're
But you need
Projector.
but you needed a lens for that, and so you're on your way up there to get that,
Oh, okay.
because that's where all of the good materials are mined, and you want to overlook their wares and get the best one, not just
Gotcha.
some random thing. So
Gotcha.
that's why you're coming into the town.
Okay.
Do you want a horse? Do you want a horse and cart? I mean, you're rich.
You-
Well, of course,
bitch.
I have a horse, a cart. I was
Someone
thinking about it
entourage.
whenever we were talking about
He's got a
earlier.
wagon.
You
I'll
could-
just write down what I have.
Yeah.
Like, and
Yeah.
then that'll be it. Yeah, so obviously I need a horse and a cart. And,
Well, I mean, you could have an airship.
oh, I want an airship too.
Okay.
But that's at
Two.
home.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So you're not going
Oh,
to
you're
just
enjoying the
fly.
countryside.
Yeah, I took that
He's-
horse
he's
there.
rolling.
Okay.
Yeah. I had a lot
Take
of
the
time to
safe route.
kill, so yeah.
Okay.
So I have an airship back home. Are there any merchants in there that sell
He gets
like
whatever he wants.
like I don't know anything that I would need?
In
So I
this
said,
town,
you have
Yeah.
a horse.
Not
He
really.
can be my horse.
Not really.
You can run.
Not really. So this town is the last port town. You probably would have taken
Two hobbits. It's
you
fine.
could have taken a ship even up here.
Okay.
I want a
You know,
ninja.
and then you've got a horse and wagon that they're unloading
Okay.
in the dock area.
Make
for
a
starters.
portable
And by port town, I mean
catapult.
there's the town, and then there's the port a little bit farther
I can
past
see
it,
you like
Yeah,
a
sure.
rabbit.
where the ships actually dock. 'Cause
Okay.
no one wants to dock in this town.
Oh, okay. Okay. So then, yeah, that's pretty much what I'm doing. I'm just going to the dock, grabbing whatever I got.
Okay.
Got. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. So roll perception roll as you're leaving.
Top right.
I'm gonna have you leaving the inn.
Top right.
Leaving the inn.
Yep.
want to be
I was hanging out in the
half
inn.
There's nothing else in this little town. It's a little town.
3.
Okay. Well,
Plus.
oh, so you. Nope. That's
That's not a 3.
No, that is a 3.
Oh, okay.
That's a 3.
You did it right.
A double 1-3.
Oh, okay.
No, I was just trying to.
Oh, he did get 1-1.
So yeah, that was good. Yeah. Okay. So as you're walking out,
You did it right, Chuck. Good job.
you as you walking out, you actually walk into somebody
Okay.
as she's walking in,
Okay.
and this person is really tall.
I say, get the hell off me.
It's like, and you hear get the. It's you.
What he said.
Get the hell off me. Jesus.
Stutter fast and whack you with my tail.
Oh, there you go.
And the tail hits you, and that's when you realize that that person was really, really tall.
I just looked up like, all right,
Dang it!
I'm gonna take this outside. I'm
Those are really flighty,
just gonna
okay?
leave it alone.
What was in those drinks?
Wow, that was a cat person. What the hell? Place is going downhill. So as you
Not
step
really.
out, you see the commotion outside, and,
Okay.
and you see a guy like doing magic.
Yeah.
He's making things levitate, and there's another guy on a horse watching, and there's a
I
good,
flat would
good
not give a shit about that.
ton of people out there.
Yeah.
So meanwhile, you almost run over this guy as you're on your way into the tavern. You were in the tavern for a few moments before this, so you see this orc guy start to leave, and you see this tall thing. I mean, you've heard of Felinoids before, but that's really tall. And
That not
you know, she almost runs into him, and then there's like she sort of stutter step sneaks and sits down at a table. And outside there's a growing commotion.
I'm gonna step outside.
Okay.
Now, I'm gonna look around the tavern first, and
Okay.
I kind of want to see, like, does they have like a bulletin board or anything in there?
Yeah. There's a couple different boards. On the board itself, there's papers, bits of jobs, things
Anything
like that
would
for
be of
people.
interest to me?
You could take some time to look at it.
I'd like to just look for a moment and then
Okay. Yeah. So I mean, just quickly, no. I mean, there's
nothing I recognize.
nothing that you recognize at all.
I'll just try to step out and small. I don't really want to make much of a fuss. Just want to
Okay.
see what's going on outside.
Okay. Meanwhile, Kayla, you sit down at the table, and you know there's a growing commotion outside.
You should nether cough drop, by the way.
No, that's what caused the cough. It broken.
Oh, no.
Back of the
Got,
throat.
gotcha.
Don't choke on the cough drop.
How'd he die? Cough drop.
The cough drop.
Cough drop. Some
And a
side
cough drop
effects
dropped.
include coughing,
Coughing.
choking to death.
Right?
That's like
I
whenever
love that.
Bush choked on a fucking pretzel and almost took him
My-
out.
Yeah.
My favorite commercials are the
Could cause
side-
death.
No, this is flu medicine. Side effects include flu and death.
Pretty much. So you just get sit down, and then you hear the commotion start outside. I mean, you almost just ran over some poor orc thing.
He's not poor, that's for sure.
Yeah, and you realize it as you watch him finish leaving that he's not poor. Dude's rich. He's wearing great clothes.
Gooch.
I also want to look at the board because I'm looking very specifically for an elf with a scar over his left eye.
Okay. Heirloom. Yeah, so you don't see any wanted posters or anything up like that. While you're looking at the board, a shadow sort of falls over you and obscures some of the stuff that you're trying to look at as you hear the paper ruffling.
Oh.
I don't want to deal with this. Okay. It's just
And then none of us
no.
met.
I'm going.
None of us met.
no. I'm going out.
Oh, don't worry.
I know what I want to do outside.
The none of us met thing is not going to happen.
Thank you.
I know what I want to do
I
outside.
quickly leave the
A dragon will attack or something.
No, I know what I want to do outside.
Okay, so then you start heading out. There's the commotion rising. You don't see anything.
Yeah. So tail twitching irritably, or what's left of it, I walk out of the tavern as well.
Okay.
How closely behind the last one?
The door has closed after her. And by the
It's
time-
not awkward,
No, I've done
She's
my.
not following.
but she is socially
Do I
awkward.
think she's following?
I've done very thorough
hello?
investigation of the board though.
Okay.
Oh, show her the note on the back of the map.
You might be breakfast at some point.
Pixie.
So you guys go out
Guys.
and watch.
Wait, no, nymph, I mean.
No,
This is. I'm sorry, what?
Snack says,
once we get
yeah.
out there, when you describe what's going on, I have a
Yep.
thing I want to do outside.
This is quickly growing to be one of the largest performances you've put on
Really?
in like at least the last year. I mean, you have like 20 people now,
Nice.
like watching you.
But what about income, though?
Has it increased? Can
I mean, he was in a poor place.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
He's got a little bit more money than he had.
Wow.
Yeah. I got 10 copper and 2 more silvers than I had.
So, you gonna do anything special, or are you gonna just keep doing the show?
I'll keep it normal for now, and then maybe if I'm still in town, I'll tell the crowd like if I'm still in town, maybe I'll do some more special things coming your way.
Are you still performing magic?
Yes.
I want to kind of try to move forward. I want to see if I can tell what he's doing.
Okay.
And I'm seeking.
Okay.
I want to see if I can.
You're gonna sneak into an alleyway, or I mean,
I'm looking for him.
you're looking for the rich guy.
But just kind of like leaning into the side. I want to see if I can tell what.
So while there are a few people watching, the rich guy is not one of them. You
No.
see him just sort of like walking away, like whatever.
See that every day. It's okay.
But I do need you to roll a perception roll since you're looking for the rich guy.
Okay.
Maybe 4 again.
4.
Yeah, you don't notice.
Okay.
Okay.
Darn.
Roll a perception roll, Michael. Because we got a performer, and you're paying attention to that. And you see this fairly wealthy orc walking off, completely not interested in the magic show or the things that are going on. And you see like 2 small kids following him.
Okay. And how wealthy does he look, and do I know him?
You probably have heard of him, yeah. He's pretty well known. He's an inventor, and he's really, really wealthy. I mean, you can tell just from the type of clothes and the gear that he's on that's dangling on him. I mean, you know him as Steve.
Just Steve.
Perfect.
You're
And,
like James Bond.
okay, so
Steve.
Just Steve.
hail Steve.
What?
Oh, I thought you were going to respond, just Steve.
Oh, my bad.
No, it's fine.
Yeah.
Good
said
day. Are you you're going out of town?
Yeah. Going over to my boat.
More business?
Yep.
Perfect.
Gotta go get some stuff, man.
Good luck on your travels.
Yeah. Gonna go get a lens.
Perfect.
Building a new thing.
I look forward to your results when you're complete.
Yeah. It's gonna change the world. It's gonna be great.
Just Steve never fails.
Yeah, Just Steve never fails. Never.
The kids like are watching you guys and sort of back off a little bit and then turn and go into the crowd and start following other people.
Oh, interesting.
They were going to try to rob him.
Do I see these kids
Oh,
too?
God.
You did not.
No, you did not. You failed your perception roll. Sure.
So can I see if...
Yeah, roll to see if you can identify what magics he's doing over there as he's wrapping up his magic trick.
Oh no, she knows magic.
Uh-huh. That's going to be a 9.
So it is magic. It's not any kind of spell that you've ever seen, though. Like what he looks at something and he just moves his fingers, and the way he's moving his
It
fingers.
seems wrong. Does it seem
Well,
wrong?
you're like, if for someone that wasn't trained in magic, they might think that that's like a mystical motion or something, but
it's
it's
not.
not at all. Nothing you've ever seen before. But somehow, magically, the things do levitate. And by things, he's wrapping up his act, so he's going like this and just levitating up the extra money that he just made and putting it in his pouch.
So I'm just kind of like leaned against his crowd. And this crowd seems very happy with him.
Oh yeah, no, they're all like, woo, yeah, oh my gosh,
Yeah,
you
not
know.
anymore. I don't want them to be anymore.
Okay, so what are you gonna do?
Real magic?
I'm going to try to use alter emotions.
Oh,
Okay. Roll. What emotion are you trying to give them?
Doubt.
Doubt. Okay.
Narcissism.
Roll 2d10, add them together, and tell me what you rolled.
That is going to be in 11.
And what's your rank?
In 7.
Okay, yeah. So the crowd was like, woo, yeah, and you're putting all your coins in your pouch, and you're just like, and right as the last coin hits, you hear from the crowd just a general murmur of,
How do I feel?
I don't know. That last thing, I think he's fake. He must have used some strings or something. You were actually even starting to doubt it. I mean, it looked very real at first, but
Yeah.
now that you were talking to Just Steve and you turn around out of the corner of your eye, it's just, there's something up. something just seems a little off.
Just Steve told you it looks fake as fuck.
I believe you. What does influence do?
Influence is a skill, so it allows you to convince other people, either on a one-on-one or to a large group, but it allows you to...
To a large group, I'm just going to say very loudly, in the most influential way I can. That guy's fishy, man.
Because
Hey, everyone. This guy's fishy.
I just made him feel the truth.
I feel doubtful. And everyone else
Okay,
is
roll.
going to feel doubtful with me.
Are you giving a speech?
I'll do a little speech. No, the 13.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's just
wow.
like, just in a very...
So you're
Silver
quickly
tongue
at
way.
this point, I mean, it's like you're even starting to believe yourself.
Wait, is he doubting himself too?
I mean, you're starting to believe that there's something wrong with that, and you're like, do it right?
Wait, is he doubting
You're starting to doubt
himself too?
the magic it was using at this point.
Everything good?
Is it real?
And what is he doubting himself too?
I'm gonna start backing up and just back into a tree and just clamp onto the tree.
There's too many people around. You're like, this is way too
Wait 2 minutes. Okay, I'm just gonna climb up in this
So I'm
tree.
just
No one
kind
will
of,
notice
like,
an 8-foot tall thing in a tree.
Sorry,
Like
man.
off to the side, I'm just
I
still
have
kind of like
to
leaned
go
against the
goes.
tavern where he is, and I'm just kind of smiling, laughing at everything that is happening.
Hey guards, there's really something up. I don't know. It's just
It's a cat in a tree.
this guy's
So
fishy.
right about then, one of the guards comes
no.
over. Not the big heavy guy from the gate or the thin little kid with him. There's a different guy. He's got some nice looking black studded leather armor.
Is it the Witcher?
No,
Can it be Geralt?
no, it cannot be Geralt.
He can exist.
Copyright.
Copyright
Copyright.
copyright issues.
Geralt.
Gerald.
Yeah.
Gerald.
We'll call
Gary.
him Bob.
Gary.
He's a Witcher.
So this guy comes walking up, black leather armor.
Bob the Wizard.
He's got a cloak on,
I'm sorry.
So what's going on here?
This guy is just, he is fishy. I don't know. I can't put my finger on it, but we feel it.
You.
Yeah,
What's your name?
Rainer.
Rainer. No more performances like this.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
No more performances.
Why aren't I
like
allowed
this.
to perform like this? The crowd was loving it.
No, they're not.
They were. Now fuck off.
You can't hear me.
We don't allow these sorts of assemblies
And why not?
because it causes problems like what you're causing right now.
There were no problems.
And there are now, so that's why we don't allow them.
Huh.
Oh, we're in one of the Freelanti realms.
Uh-oh.
Friend, I think you might choose to change your tone a little bit.
I mean, I already have
Not
the
for
money.
the guards,
I'm just
but
picking
for
everything up.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm
your own
walking
sake.
off.
Don't worry, I'll make sure that if I ever see you perform again, it'll be a show that you'll never forget. At least no one else will. You'll be dead.
Yeah, it's not the first time.
That's right, nothing to see here. Break it up. And the crowd starts dispersing.
Would I have any idea of what type of guy this is?
No, in fact, you're a little confused. Humans used to be more fun-loving than that. I mean,
Well, until your magic killed it.
well, but
I
even
was like, that was supposed
this
to
is
be a
this is
joke.
more like
Oh my.
like that was
structured for
Yeah.
humans. Humans aren't
true.
usually this structured, as far as
just
you
like
can
another
tell.
movie.
I have
That
become
was-
fascinated
It's
with
kinda
this
depressing.
pink-haired thing that has the glowing
That was
eyes.
supposed to
Okay.
be a
Because
joke.
it's oddly enough like a red laser.
All right, yeah.
Oh no.
So
Don't
the
bite my head.
couple things that would strike a lot of people as odd is the performer and the guy that was talking about how odd things seemed. Both had pink hair and they're both humans and about the same build and height and stature.
I want to
Purple eyes.
Just one of them has glowing purple eyes.
One of them only has one purple eye,
Yeah.
which is not glowing.
So yeah. So what do you guys do?
Not realizing the resemblance,
Yeah.
I'm going to see if I can just throw my arm around his shoulder and I'm just going to say, this is one of the Freelanti realms. The order here shouldn't be disturbed if you value your free time.
I'm trying to eavesdrop on them.
Well,
Okay.
sir, I believe you ruined my free time. So,
No, really. Like, really
John, are you gonna make me roll to get out of the
years
tree?
of free time.
Yeah. Well, don't worry. I don't plan on staying here too long.
Okay. Take care. And I'm just gonna go saunter on my way to the inn.
Okay, so where do you go, Eric?
I'm gonna just wander around.
Okay.
We're
just
doing our best
wandering
to
around.
not meet.
Yes, I know. It's
I'm still
great.
like kind of.
I'm not trying to, but it's
the
just
end, by the way.
always
I
goes
will
that way.
eventually make my way back to the inn.
No, I figured that. So you were able to overhear most of that conversation.
Oh no.
Not all of it, but there's some. Yeah, it's a term you've never heard of.
I'm going to. I have a journal. I'm going to
Okay.
write that down.
Okay.
I try and climb out of the tree and then I fall.
That you can do.
Was that intentional?
You fall intentionally?
You can intentionally let your character
Do I
fall.
see that?
I tried to get out.
Yeah,
and
yeah. I mean,
I'm
you're
trying to make a
just get done
ruckus.
eavesdropping.
Total.
One of the pink-haired humans is going into the tavern, and the other one's sulking off. And then suddenly, from the tree, thud. This 8-foot something
Is that the?
cat thing lands.
That's the. I still don't want anything to do with that. I'm going to follow him into the tavern.
Okay. So,
Like
Chuck,
a T-Rex
Yeah.
or a cat.
you get out to your
I figured
To my ship?
to your ship.
Yeah, so I also have a
stuff.
boat too.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay,
Of course.
I have
That's
a
fine.
boat.
That's fine. You get out to your ship.
Yeah.
To check on your stuff.
And they're not done unloading?
They're not done unloading.
Fuck. Alright. What time is it?
It's only like noon. It's and then from the amount of stuff that they're still gonna unload and pack into your caravan that you had going, it's gonna probably take them another 2 hours.
Are there any
3
places in this town other than the inn to get food?
No.
You're trying to avoid.
Son of a bitch!
Well, not unless you want street food.
Oh.
Would you have street food?
I mean, you could
And
have
by-
a.
and-
No,
wrapped
just
box.
Steve's
Exactly.
rich,
There's an
dude.
8
Yeah, exactly.
tall thing
Why would you have
wandering
street
around. Who really wants
And not only the
to do
street
I don't want to
food,
run back into the 8-foot tall
like
thing that I just
before
told the
you
fuck off either.
It's like, what the hell was that? I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a little scary.
Okay.
I want to look at the building and see if there's windows. Are there windows on the tavern?
Yeah, there's all sorts of windows
Okay. I
on
want
the
to find
tavern.
one
The tavern,
close-
by the way, is the tallest building,
Okay.
and it is a good 3 stories tall.
Okay.
Oh, that's good.
From the way he was talking, would I have recognized that he's like some sort of diplomat figure?
Well, he would know a lot about the area, so a diplomat would make sense. Yeah,
Okay. I want to know if I would know that.
yeah. I mean that
That's
would.
why I followed
yeah.
him.
So I'm gonna leave, and I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm just gonna go back to the inn because I'm hungry.
Okay.
Yeah, gonna go get some food.
I'm gonna make a
As
Don't
long
worry,
as
we'll
the,
let you know when it's done.
You're gonna
as long as the big creature doesn't come by.
wide berth around the cat that
There
just
you
got out of the tree.
I'm sitting under
Okay.
a windowsill as close to him as possible.
As close
Just
to-
staring.
On the other side of the window.
Are we talking like
Which? Oh, him. Okay, right.
you're outside?
Yeah. I found a
She's
window.
staring through
that
the
just-
window at you.
We don't have passive perception.
You can roll.
It's very
perception
obvious.
roll.
No, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
I'm pretty
yeah.
sure.
Like the shadow goes
pretty
over the
much,
window.
yeah.
It's noon. There is
I'm
a.
under the window.
Well,
I'm under.
You're
I'm
under the
sneaky.
window.
I'm,
Oh,
I'm
never mind.
like. I'm,
She's hiding in the shadows.
I'm not gonna try to see.
She's hiding. In the
She's like
She's hiding.
shiny,
She's 8 foot tall, hiding in the shadows. She can't see me.
shiny.
Yeah, right. That's the. But she's part cat, so
I am
she's more like
stalking. I'm
leaning
stalking.
against the other
Talking. Oh no.
building. At 8 foot tall, no one sees me leaning against a building. Everyone's like, we don't see that thing. We don't
We're
want
just
to see
gonna
that
say
thing. We're
we
just
haven't
gonna,
opened
you know.
look.
I was hoping that paws aren't gonna come through the window and just.
I can so see that too. Yeah. So
Terrifying.
he's sitting there at his table. So you follow him in. There's quite a few open tables because it's noontime. So there are a bunch of people that aren't here. You know, obviously, the place is mostly empty.
You followed me in.
No, she's
No,
outside.
she followed
you.
I
Yeah.
followed you.
Yeah.
in.
Okay. Did you?
I have not addressed you yet. I'm waiting for you to sit.
I'm just sitting down.
Yeah. So you just sit down at
By
a
a window.
table by a window because it's a nice day.
It's a
You
nice
get-
day.
yeah.
Would be a shame.
The barmaid, can I get something for you?
I would love a pint.
Okay. Be right up.
From behind you here. Is this seat taken?
What are you? You may, but what are you?
Should I
Oh, can I,
describe what I look like?
Yeah.
Okay. So, 4'11".
I
a
unlatched
little
the
bit-
window so I can hear this.
Basically, you see sort of more like human-ish features, but like blonde hair, one white eye, one black, Caucasian. And there's a blue birthmark on my hand. sort of thing.
Is there a
Just
shape
short.
to it?
Yeah, it looks like a cat.
Okay.
Like the pouncing cat. And then, and then just wearing like light metal armor.
Okay.
That's what you see standing behind you. Short.
But what are you?
What do you mean?
You're not human.
No. Have you never met a non-human before?
I've met non-humans. I've met elves. I've met many things, but I've never met you. What does she look like to me? I've never seen.
Yeah,
a
so
dwarf.
she doesn't.
Have I ever seen a nymph?
You've seen halflings.
Okay.
There are halflings, but they tend to be stouter frame than what she is. She's a little bit lither build than what you're used to seeing. A lot shorter. I mean, even though there are short humans, she doesn't look like that.
I mean, I'm tall for
Yeah, you're tall for a dwarf, but you're short for... I mean, you've heard stories of dwarves, but those stories put them at like 2-3 feet, you know, I mean... The longer the dwarves have been gone, the shorter they get in the stories.
Oh no.
So...
Oh, please don't take offense, and you are welcome to sit wherever you wish.
Okay. I'm going to sit beside him, and I'm like, so, do you know of, fancy yourself a diplomat of sorts?
I am a diplomat.
Okay. You know many people?
I know many.
Okay. Have you heard of, what's his name? Can't remember his name.
Which?
The dude.
Just start trying to say the name. You know, just
Nor.
as best as you remember it.
Go
Nor.
ahead, and
Okay, cool.
grab your whatever notes you need.
Oh, that is. Okay.
I'm hoping I managed to get the window open to
Yeah.
overhear this.
Yeah, you
Okay.
can overhear it. You're able to just reach a
Alright.
paw up and pop it open.
Just,
Cool.
are you familiar with Trogast?
Trogast.
Not a name you've ever heard.
Never.
Have I heard it?
Not a name you've ever heard.
Okay.
And where does this Trogast live?
The north, the keep.
The north. Borders Keep. Right?
Right.
The North Keep?
The
My
North
best
Keep
guess
for you would be Borders Keep, yeah.
Keep is what
Yeah.
I'd guess, but no, I've never heard of him or her or
It.
it. How
Since-
do you know
Storm's
Trogast?
Nest.
Storm's Nest. No. Where's... Oh, if it's in Storm's Nest, then I don't know of any keep in Storm's Nest, actually.
That's correct, you don't.
What
What you would know is
keeps
that
are in
the,
Storm's Nest?
what you would know is the last time anyone's ever heard of dwarves is they fled into the Storm's Nest. That's it.
You're not a dwarf? You are a dwarf. You're not a dwarf. Are you a dwarf? You are... None of you have been seen for centuries. Just putting that out there. You don't exist. You're a fairy tale.
Is it crack you smoke?
No.
What are
Why
you
has a
talking
dwarf left Storm's Nest? They disappeared there hundreds of years ago.
No.
And I kind of just look around at the rest of the inn like,
Yeah, there's...
you know,
So at this point...
anyone here?
You're yelling
as well?
this, aren't you?
Yes.
At this point, you're coming walking in and you're hearing him talking about dwarves, and it's like you haven't heard of dwarves ever, really. I mean, in stories in the swampy areas, you've heard that they were left
I never
well
heard of
before.
dwarves?
They don't exist.
Oh.
You know,
Okay.
they don't exist. The legends of dwarves from centuries and centuries ago exist, but not nowadays.
Not now. Okay.
I'm just looking around the inn.
I mean, a lot of people are starting to put dwarves
See if
literally
anyone
off
will
as a fairy tale.
back me up.
Okay.
You know, because it's like, pfft,
So I walk in, I hear him yelling this, and
I think that people know what dwarves
Yeah.
are. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Okay, good, perfect.
yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I walk in, I hear him yelling this. I probably wouldn't pay too much attention to it, and just go sit down and grab a table somewhere else and just let
Okay,
them do
yeah.
their thing.
So the room that you guys are in are a little bit bigger than the room we're in right now, just to give you an idea. There's probably a good 15 tables, good sized tables that 4 people could sit at comfortably.
Who is
What are you
Trogast?
talking about?
Well, for one, No dwarf has been seen by any man or elf for hundreds of years, or so the stories say.
Still yelling.
Or so the stories say.
I wouldn't say he's yelling. He's just talking loud enough.
Yeah.
That anyone that is trying to listen could.
Got it. He's not making. He's making a scene, but not making a scene.
But yeah.
A little bit, but not too much.
So it's like going
I'm not
anywhere with
hiding
George
anything.
in a
We
restaurant.
didn't discuss.
Anyway.
Just through the window there.
We just didn't discuss it before. Would I expect other people to know about like the way
I mean,
our leaders and that sort of
yeah,
thing?
you would
Okay,
expect
cool.
because before you left, the dwarves are well known.
Yeah, we would travel around and stuff.
Yeah, and,
Cool.
and it's like
Okay.
people would know of the 5 great dwarven lords,
making
and yeah, I mean this is like, what do you mean you don't know?
Got it.
So who
Okay.
is Trogast?
Trogast Pitmaster,
Okay, Pitmaster of Storm's Nest.
one of the 5 dwarven lords.
This
What
is the first I have heard of him, but tell me more.
Can I
What
be
are-
writing
what are
this
you
stuff down in my book
talking
too?
about?
I love.
Everyone
Tell us the
knows.
story, is what you hear through the window.
Tell me this. Oh,
You guys would literally hear that through the window.
You thought it was him, but it was me.
oh my gosh.
I'm gonna turn it. Did you hear that?
Yes,
Is that not concerning? Can I...
somebody's outside.
You see little two tufts
Somebody-
of fur
somebody
like sticking
must
through
be
the windowsill.
She was following me earlier.
As you see 2 furry ears sticking up.
Still don't like that.
It's okay. There are guards. If you find that she's
Eyeballs
harassing
pop up.
you, you can call the guards.
And about now, Eric, your character would probably be strolling into the.
Calling the guard. Yeah, I know someone that always calls the guards. Fucking little pansy.
The dwarven lords, you're not familiar. I assumed people who know
Dwarves?
the high-ups of everything would
I
know
have been
these people.
around the world, and all I have heard is nobody has seen or heard of a dwarf for hundreds of years.
We just traveled through here like a month ago.
I'm gonna sit down at
Do
this
you
table now.
recognize? Yeah. Do you
Another
recognize
pig-haired
anyone?
demon sits down at the table.
Or are all these
Mr.
faces new to
Magic.
you?
Yes, that is
I've
me.
never met any
Oh.
of these people before. I was just figured someone of you could get a message to someone I need to talk to.
I probably could.
But you don't know who it is, so you clearly can't.
My head is sitting on the windowsill now.
I'm going to scoot away from the window.
We're talking about dwarves. I hear.
I'm sorry I can't help you.
We're talking about dwarves. I hear.
Yes.
Oh, I love those fairy tales. I went
What do
hunting
you
for
mean
them.
fairy tales.
Oh, dwarves haven't been seen in centuries. I went to go, or when I was a child, I hunted for them in caves and stuff.
That's like the equivalent of snipe hunting today.
Dad said let's go out at night and go hunt for dwarves, and Dad never came back.
Yeah. So
We went out into the woods, and then he just left, and
What?
I haven't found him since. Sorry.
who are you? What?
Oh my god.
What is this person thing creature?
By
Are
all
you making
rights,
fun of her?
she may be a dwarf.
You guys would hear, are you making fun of her from the window where you see
There's a head sitting on the
Oh
windowsill.
Lord, what is
an
that
elf
creature?
Sitting
Illinois'
as far
head?
away from possible as the window.
We're on the other side of the glass. We're safe.
Oh,
No,
okay.
it's up, the
No,
window's
the
open.
window's
like a
open.
zoo.
Don't move too quickly.
Michael,
I
the
think its
window is
vision is
open.
based on movement.
It's
Oh, it's based
like
on
a
this.
zoo.
I think it's interesting in your glowing eyes.
Oh, thank you.
You're
Oh,
very
yes.
It's my most distinctive feature.
It's,
Other than my pink
know
it
hair.
truly is.
Do you guys know each other?
No, why?
Your
Why?
eyes keep moving, so that's what I'm
Do
distracted
you
by.
not see the resemblance?
No, why?
You look exactly the same.
No, we don't.
We really, I mean, to someone who's a
They
dwarf
sound
and all of
different.
us look the same, sure.
A dwarf. You're telling me that's a dwarf?
I heard dwarves are hairy, short, and broad.
Yes.
And this one is neither hairy, nor too short,
Nor too
nor
broad.
really broad at all.
Yeah, so
Would
I
you
don't
like
think
me
that's
to
a
bite their
dwarf.
faces off?
Why is this thing trying to kill us? What
She's
is
on
this
the other side of the glass. It's
monstrosity?
okay, you'll be
The
safe.
window's open,
She opened
sir.
the window.
Oh, it's open. I thought it was a closed window.
It was when
was.
you looked. It's open now.
The creature
stand
can kill us.
I'm just going to
It's
try to
not
leave
nice to make
now.
fun of
And
others
I'm
who
very,
are different.
very confused.
Okay.
So I'm going to just kind of get
Oh,
up.
poor you.
My palms are sweating.
I'm going to get up and back away.
Okay. So the dwarf
Also, that's
stands up.
racist.
Oh, the
Backing
dwarves are running away again. Oh, hiding away.
face is gone.
Somebody's gonna get smacked in the face.
Oh yeah.
They'll never
Someone-
find the body.
Yeah, so did you. You called the guards on me.
But-
I was minding my own damn business.
By all rights, whatever stories we've heard are not quite accurate. If you're a dwarf, and
I don't know what you mean by stories.
Well,
we travel
after-
frequently.
Well, you know,
we
after
just
the
came
war
to a month
happened.
ago. The town looks a bit different.
what
but with
year
the
was
war-
it? A month ago?
What year was it?
In Dwarven Reckoning, I don't know. I'll have to get back to you. She says something.
Were you aware of an equivalent among the human races that we could bounce off of here? Do I know?
I mean,
by
I
historical reckoning,
I saw
anything.
the evidence of the raids and the everything on the way to town.
It would have been
Has
King
the war
Drandar the
ended
First was
Oh, I don't
was
remember
the
war
last time
ending.
the
Well, yeah, the
30
third
last
war
king
ended a
when
while
the
ago.
dwarves were around.
30,
But we had a record of Dwarven
Did
reckoning.
you just say third?
Yes.
Yes.
30 years
The
ago.
third
King
war.
Dragnar and the king now is King Dragnar the Fifth.
How was it the fifth? I thought it was the
It's the
sixth.
fifth.
Oh, my bad.
Dranmere the Fifth.
Dragnar the Fifth, not Drandar.
It's hard to keep up with the royals.
They're all over the
No.
place.
And he has been king, but has not been seen for 30 years since the second
Third.
war of
Third.
Third Great War.
Third Great War.
Yeah, the Third Great War ended a
30,
couple
30
years
years
back.
ago.
What?
Between all races, except I guess dwarves because they never
The
showed.
second one hasn't ended.
Oh no, the second one ended centuries ago.
We're not playing with you.
Do I believe them?
I mean, you saw a lot of desolation.
Oh, it still certainly looks like a war.
No.
Nope.
War ended.
That was the third war.
Do your legs slow down time for you?
Wait, what?
And from the person who said not to make fun of others.
Cat lady on drugs.
I think she might be.
What herbs are you smoking?
Catnip.
Oh,
That's fantastic.
in Pot Elf, time seems to go slower. I'm just wondering if your height has anything to do with it.
Why did
No,
your?
we do live longer, but I am not that old for a dwarf.
Not that old.
I-
How old are you?
I'm in my 40s.
Well, that means the dwarves are still around somehow. Where did you come from?
She came from Storm's Nest. From
I mean, I searched all over Storm's and I couldn't find a single dwarf.
What?
Just couldn't find a dwarf when I hunted for him.
I definitely don't believe it.
there is some shenaniganry here. Why don't you impress her with your tricks? Why not?
Oh, I'd love to see this.
Again, good. More tricks. More tricks. I would also love to see them.
Last
up
time I
close.
did a trick.
I was so far away last time, I didn't even get a proper
Look,
look.
last time I did a trick, y'all called the guards on me
I
for
would
being
like to back
for
away
doing
from
nothing
them,
here.
and I'm gonna try to use Ultra Motion Skin to make them start fighting while I leave.
Okay.
So they don't see me leave.
Roll. I need to know your
You
charm
have
and your
green
charm.
on you,
My charm's a 4.
7.
Okay.
and you're like greenish in anyway.
And what are your souls?
5.
7.
Okay.
Before they start fighting, can I get some fucking food?
Yeah.
That's gonna
Okay,
be
thank God.
a-
Yeah, your
Are you-
character at
yeah.
this point is already eating.
Oh,
You know,
but I just-
food is
I just
coming.
wanted to-
Sorry, I haven't jumped
Bar
over and
fight.
checked on you.
Yeah,
But
okay.
yeah, so I
I've been
figured
sitting here
at
hungry
this,
the whole
at
time.
this point, your character is
These
like,
assholes are going over something.
I'm-
they've been
back
talking.
by the
Now
way,
they
I'm
would have
probably,
like given you
like,
food, and
the
you're like you're
direction I'm
watching
backing
eating.
is in the direction he is.
Yeah.
I'm assuming.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So I rolled a 12.
I'm just glad
Okay.
she
And
didn't use
then
Ultra
my
Appearance to
rank
switch
is
us.
7.
Yeah.
Okay.
That'll
want one
make
look like you.
and her. You
But
could
she
have done
hasn't
that.
cast yet.
What?
Switch personalities with him and then have him punch him.
Did you roll for your Ultra
True,
Emotions yet?
I did, yes.
Perfect.
Yeah. So,
I'm just.
what's your soul again, Eric?
7.
You lose all of it.
Well, if I'm losing all of it, you're probably dead.
Oh yeah.
And what's your soul again? 4?
5.
5.
It just doesn't damage them.
No, it
does
doesn't damage
Yeah,
them.
it doesn't,
Doesn't
damage,
damage
you.
them.
Just a resistance kind of thing.
That's a resistance thing. So you are actually starting to get very annoyed, like angry.
Yes.
You're starting to get very angry. You don't know why.
I don't know why. Why am I
No,
angry?
I mean, Eric.
Oh.
You're not angry
angry
at
at
all. This argument that you guys are having about last time I did this, call the guard. It's like you can tell he's starting to get pissed.
The heck are you getting all mad about?
I don't know.
And I'm just gonna try to back away because I think they're lying to me.
Okay.
Care freak.
And Chuck, you're watching all of this, and you see the fight
I resemble
starting,
that
and you're
remark.
eating. Like this is
And
like
so do you.
entertainment at this point.
Yeah.
And
I'm thinking about a way that we're gonna capture this for later.
this lady that was talking to them that they were ever having this big fight over, basically, all but runs into you as she's like trying to get past the table that you're at.
So
Okay. Wait, say that again?
She
wasn't paying
almost
attention,
runs
I
into you as
apologize. Almost back into
she's
you.
like
Oh, she
she's
almost
like
backed into
backing
me.
away, and like you're there eating, and she's
Can
like
I see
almost
the
backs
big
into
one
you.
from here?
I just,
Yes, you can see your head in the window.
I
I can still-
from the window, and
Okay.
I try and like basically run into the room.
Because okay,
Oh, wait,
So-
would she be angry too?
no, you were
Okay,
targeted.
just then.
So you'd seen
Mm-hmm.
the lady's head in the window,
And it popped out.
and it's
It went
gone.
whoop.
Okay, as soon as it goes away, I tell her to get the fuck. I tell this one to get the fuck off me. As soon as I can't see the big one again, I'm like, I'm cool. We're good. Get the fuck off me.
Sorry, I bump into him.
Yeah.
Sorry. Look. Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, go the fuck away.
Very rude.
Well, he's an orc, so
He also looks rich. I'm gonna call him sir.
Yes, good point.
There you go. That's all I like to be called.
well, what about Steve?
Just Steve.
And sir, apparently.
And sir.
Sir, just Steve?
Sir, yeah. Sir, just
I want
Steve.
to turn to him a little bit. If you don't mind, I see you want your space, but
Yes.
how many wars have there been
How many wars? I don't know, like 7?
of the races?
6.
3.
5. 75. That's what I said.
75 years worth.
75. I don't know. I don't care. I wanted you to leave as soon as you bumped into me. Wanted my space.
I bumped-
So
I
then I'm
ran.
like, there was 75.
Everyone in this tavern's just screwing with her.
You're a dick.
I
I say that to his face, and then I walk away.
And of course, like as soon as she says that, I'm just like, nah.
Yeah. Well,
Start.
so as you walk away, you're like walking out towards the door to leave.
Don't do it.
I'm gonna like still avoiding them,
Yes.
who I think are
Yeah.
obviously lying to me and are going at it.
I don't think we're fighting.
You don't
He
feel
is.
like we're fighting. I feel like we're fighting.
No,
Yes.
you're pissed.
Like other side of
anything
the
to fight
bar
about.
of
Okay.
them. I want to I'm gonna try to talk to the bartender.
Okay. So you make your way over to the bartender right as
That big cat thing comes back. for
the
reach.
cat elf pounces through the door.
I pick up the glowing eyes one and I use my back paw leg to push you out of the way, and just like
I can't do anything.
I just
Oh, did you just pick him up?
I mean, you're really angry right now.
Yeah.
So
I clamped him.
Okay. Okay. So you need you to roll to grab him.
This is almost a
Okay.
What's your agility?
What?
D word moment.
What's your agility?
8 plus 6. 8 and
Okay. So you rolled a 6. 1 second.
Okay.
What's your agility?
Oh, it's a 5. Not very agile, not very heavy, not very strong.
Well, I mean,
And what's your strength?
base is 2, so you're pretty agile.
4.
Okay. Yeah, so she comes pouncing in, you're getting angry, and you look up, you see this cat elf reach down
by
and
the way.
just put her arms around you and start to lift. You're angry
You're very angry
Well, how long does the
I'm
motion
even more
last?
angry because I can't
Until-
do anything about it.
until I
until she lets go of it.
I've pushed his chair
Or-
kind of to
I
the
walk
5
far
minutes.
enough. Yeah.
5 minutes.
And then you're like, then you feel like you see her sort of with her foot sort of trying to move you
I have a
aside.
back cat
I'm just
paw,
gonna
so
just
I'm-
let it scoot my chair.
Yeah. Okay, you got him.
You're
I came in
angry, by the way.
a story, and I
What story do you want? The story about how a big cat elf picked me up? I can tell you that one all day.
Oh, go on. Tell that story. Tell that story.
She was huge, and I thought we were safe, and then the window was open, and then here I am.
Oh, tell it again. Tell it again.
I said it was safe. I said her vision was based on movement. I was wrong.
You were very wrong. Just like how you were wrong to
just-
call the gods on me.
I may have been. I'm sorry, but I'm angry at you. But I'm sorry.
I
Okay.
just kind of pull him out and be
What?
like,
What? Yes, I know. Tall one, yes. I am still angry.
No, I dropped it. I just dropped it because I
Yeah.
figured you guys were distracted enough.
Yeah,
that
so
you
at
didn't
this
see
point
where I
you
was.
I
start
don't
to...
feel angry anymore.
At this point, the anger sort of like...
Just
Somehow her rocking
This
back
is
and
oddly
forth
relaxing.
has allowed the anger to drop.
at least that's
Now-
what you think.
Now, tall one, can I go down? What is your name?
Yukihata?
Hi, cat. Can you put me down?
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Okay, and
Do not eat
actually,
my head off.
we're going to take a quick break
Thank you.
right here. So right here is a good time to take a quick pause.
I
And-
put the person down.
And
So
Perfect.
if you could
We've
send us to
successfully
break, please.
Definitely,
Chuck?
will
Is that
do.
me?
We'll be back in just
Make
just
sure I'm
about
muted, too.
95
she
minutes
meets everyone.
Or less.
or
Hate
less.
everyone.
Probably like
It's
10 to
just a
15
little-
minutes, and we're just going to go to break real quick.
I mean, if that's what you say.
Yes, that is what I say.
And muted.
another fairy tale. It's another night to drink and then forget. Tomorrow won't wait around forever. Come on, regret will bet another stranger if you fight. We only have a day tonight. We only have a day tonight to live and never pray, to play and never die. It's in the book of stars, the dusky twilight in my eyes, shadows of our lives dancing in the pool they rise. Tomorrow won't wait around forever. Come on, regret will bet another stranger if you fight. We only have a day tonight.
Welcome back. Appreciate your guys' patience with us while we took a quick break. Believe when we last left, you guys were arguing amongst yourselves in the inn.
It toned down a little bit.
Yeah. So while as you guys find your natural lull in your argument, and you're getting over to the bartender, bartender looks over at you. How can I help you, miss?
Just a drink and a question.
Here you go.
I hope the bartender asks the
Thank you.
question.
Pay for it.
Oh yeah, the 2 copper, thanks. Yeah.
You're welcome. How long ago did the last war end?
Oh, about 20-something, 30 years. It's been 30 years. And when the barmaid's, yes, I was just a little, now look at me. Right, yeah, 30 years it is. 30 years.
Which war was that?
That was the Third Great War, between the humans and the elves. The elves were deciding that the humans didn't need to live anymore, and they viciously attacked us humans, and it's all their fault.
I come up behind her and just perch on the stool and wrap my tail on the stool leg with my notebook out.
Are you writing
No,
notes?
she's there.
Yes.
I sat right next to you.
There's no not knowing that an 8-foot tall person just sat next to you.
Thank you for.
Yes, her kind. Well, not all of her kind, just her elven kind, attacked the humans.
What were you taught about the Third Great War?
Well,
Do you walk over and ask?
What about?
Sure,
Okay.
I will.
Okay.
when?
He said elves attack people. What do you think?
I had a hut in the woods with sticks outside.
Not very helpful.
She doesn't know. She doesn't know. And I go back to my table.
I was by myself.
I was trying to learn.
My table now.
I'm back.
And if it wasn't for the dragons, we would have exterminated those filthy elves.
The what?
The dragons of night and the dragons of the sun. They're the ones that stopped the war. The elves crafted these vicious beasts of flame from the sky, and those were dragons of the sun, and they would literally burn our cities to the ground. So in defense, our king was smart, and he had the mages craft dragons of the night to attack the elves at night because they were vicious. And then they turned on us. They killed anything that moved with a sword.
Okay. So
Vicious
what about?
dragons.
Aren't you the bartender? Anyway, what about the other races?
What other races?
Part of.
Well, what other races? The Felinoids hide in the woods to the south. They keep to themselves, and they think people are stupid. Just goes to prove that you can't trust a cat any farther than you can throw one, which is the other half of her people.
I don't think
Yes,
you could
well,
throw
try
her
throwing
very
me.
far.
So you can't trust her very far either.
You're not a part of this conversation.
Well spoken, sir. Well spoken. A free drink for you. Take that to him.
Oh, a second drink. Thank you.
Free ale.
South, you say?
Yes, in the Darkwood. They have a town called Haven. And the other... You've never heard of it at all. And the other races keep to themselves mostly. You've got orcs like the rich guy over there. They tend to stay in the marshes.
Orcs in the marshes. What about
Halflings live in the border towns and,
the marshes? I thought there were the lizard folk down there.
Oh yeah, that was Second Great War. Before they attacked Watch Keep and us humans killed them all off. Our 5 people that were left remaining against all of their armies. Yeah, those were good days. I wish I would have been born back then.
Remember Watch Keep?
Remember Watch Keep?
Remember Watch Keep. Thank you.
Days of
Can I have
grandeur.
another drink?
Sure. Little odd looking for a halfling, but sure.
Yes. I don't get out much. It's been a while. Just needed to double check.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm going to move quickly away from him.
He downs another drink and pours himself another one, sort of stands there. Realizing that he shouldn't have been drinking as much as he was. The barmaid brings you some more food.
Yes! That's
Yeah.
great. What's our start time, by the way?
4:30.
4:30. Okay.
4:30 will be our start time in the future for anyone watching.
Okay.
We're gonna try to stick to that. Or 5. 4:30 or 5.
Do you have a library or a garden, sir?
Personally, no,
In the town.
not at all. Oh, yeah. The mayor. It's an honorary title. He's got a library, and his wife has a garden.
Down the street, is it?
Yeah. It's the big house at the end of the road.
Thank you. I slowly uncurl my tail and I get up and I see him at the
But he
table.
probably won't like you.
That's fine. I don't really care.
Good enough.
I'm going to start walking toward the door. I'm going to attempt to pickpocket him with my tail.
The rich guy?
As I go out.
Roll.
4 or 40.
No, that's plus 10.
14.
That's
14.
14.
Yeah, so you take the numbers, add them together.
The
Sorry, I
zeros
forgot
are
to mention
tens.
that. For those watching at home, when I'm asking them to roll, they roll 2d10 and they add them together, and that's the number.
14 is really good.
14 is really, really good.
Yeah.
So the interesting thing,
Would I notice that?
what would your character have on his belt?
Whoa, a lot of stuff.
No,
Exactly. I'm
No.
hoping it was gonna
What
get
would
like
you have
an-
on your belt? We talked outside
Yeah.
about your items
Oh, okay.
being in your girdle.
Okay.
What would you have on your belt? 'Cause, I mean, you wouldn't necessarily need to keep.
I would probably keep my money on my belt. Yeah, I probably would keep my money on my belt.
Not all of it, but
The
just a little.
stuff is more
thinking he
important.
has more
So
than
those are in the
one.
magic pouches. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? But yeah, I'd probably keep my money on my belt.
Okay.
I'm thinking he has more than one, so I'm hoping to just get one.
Okay, yeah, so you snag a little pouch of money. Chuck, you get to roll perception roll, though, to see if you notice.
Okay.
I mean, she rolled really high, so it's
Everyone
going to
wants
be
to
really
touch
hard.
you.
to-
Oh boy.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, that's great. I don't even know how much.
That's
that is.
14.
14.
That matches.
Oh.
Wow, that does. What's your character's intellect?
He's not smart. It's 3.
3. It's 3. Better
I
than
love how
average.
he created all these things.
And what's your
He's
what's
not
your
smart.
Average.
what's
Oh, is
your
it?
will?
Will 4.
Okay. And what is your thieving ability? Is that what you have,
I
or
use
you don't have
I
that?
have ambidextry and
Okay.
I'm
Martial
have
artist.
reflexes, so
Okay, that's
I'm hoping I
fine.
just like snapped it and
So
pulled it.
8.
I also have a cloak.
So you felt a weird tug on your belt.
Yeah. And I look down and I'm like, what?
You look down and you.
And the money's gone.
Well, I mean, one of your 5
Oh, okay.
pouches is missing.
One of the 5 pouches, and I stand up and I'm like, what the fuck, people? Who the fuck just stole from me?
And I just sneak out through the door.
High or low?
Hi.
As you're going out and you standing up, you feel a hand on your stomach. Because you're like, you did this and you're sort of running forward. You suddenly feel a hand on your stomach and you hear, excuse me. Where are you going so fast?
I have
And
a
you
God.
look down and you see a human in black,
Oh no.
really nice looking black leather, studded leather armor. Where do you think you're going so fast?
Am I still freaking out? Do I notice this?
Yeah, I mean, you see her in the doorway, you see her just suddenly stop, you are still freaking out, so yeah.
Oh, okay. So then if I see her suddenly being stopped, I'm probably going to walk over there.
Okay.
Because I want to see what the fuck's going on. Someone just stole from me. Just saying.
Yeah, okay.
I'm using. So under my cloak, I'm using my tail to just kind of put the thing in my pocket.
He just
under my
goes-
pouch. It was worth a try. Tail drops it.
No stealing in this city. Here you go, sir.
Oh, thank
Sorry
you.
about that.
This asshole, throw him in jail, please. Let's call the police.
I am.
I want to create a report.
The police.
I'm the constabulary.
As if you would have missed one.
Hey, it's money. It's money. Need every dollar.
Fit in this cell?
The cage.
Don't I know it?
Yes.
I didn't like her from earlier whenever she bumped into me. Just saying.
Yeah,
Me
so
first.
Yeah.
I guess you're coming with me then.
Lock that beast up.
Yeah. Lock that beast up. There you go.
As he grabs the
picked me
front
up.
of your outfit. You're coming with me then. Just
How
yanks.
fucking big is this dude?
This guy is like, he is about 5'10", but he's very burly looking.
And wait,
He
you're
just,
like 11
he just
feet tall or
grabs
something?
8 feet.
8.5.
You're
8.5.
8.5?
He grabs and just yanks. Comes forward a little bit.
Oh, okay.
If you don't mind, I think I'll just be on my way. And I,
Oh, I do mind. I do mind.
I just,
I'm not the constable here for no reason, after all.
oh,
He reaches down and he starts to pull a sword out. initiative. So take 1d10, add it to your base.
Just one.
Just one.
Oh. Which one is it?
Whichever.
Officer, she also tapped me when I was sitting in my chair and picked up this man. If that adds to the list of crimes.
What's your initiative?
Oh, yes, it does.
Which one? 23?
23.
Plus 9. 32.
So what do you want to do? You go before
You're
he does.
first.
Are we gonna really
first.
kill the constable?
No!
No.
I'm just hoping.
Well,
so
I think you should just break out. You just like
Just
I just
run.
Run.
I just have claws that I come and I pry him off of me and I pick him up and I throw him at you.
A lot of things.
That is a lot. Yeah,
Okay.
you could easily just grab him and try to throw him at him. That's fine.
I just wanted to make sure he wasn't attached to me still.
Well, I mean, he's got his hand on you, so there could be some, but
rip your
yeah.
clothes.
But you're a martial artist, so
That's a high rank
you
of
know.
martial arts.
What's funny is this
Yeah.
entire time I was scared of the big guy, but I'm actually 8 foot tall too.
And she's 6
Wait,
inches
I
taller
didn't
than you, and she's a
realize.
cat.
I didn't
Oh,
realize you were 8
Are
foot
you
tall.
actually 8
I'm
Yeah,
8
are
foot
you?
tall. I didn't know
He's
that.
8 feet tall.
Whoa.
I'm 8
When
feet
you
tall.
bumped into him, you were looking eye to eye.
Yeah,
she's,
almost.
She's,
Don't touch
she's
me.
still 6 inches taller.
Okay.
Still.
And
That's
a
6
cat.
Maybe we need to retcon you and make you a little shorter.
Yeah,
Like 6
we,
foot.
7
yeah,
feet.
we
6
do.
foot. We'll make you
6.
6. We'll
Yeah.
make you 6.
He's an orc, so
Yeah, but still 6. Yeah.
elf and cat.
Yeah.
I've got this.
So I need you to roll 2d10, add them together. Tell me
So
what you
I'm about
rolled,
to get
and give me your
clobbered by
martial
this
art.
fucking dude.
And I need to know your martial arts rank.
My martial arts rank is 8, and I got 13. No.
No, that's
4.
4.
Okay, zeros. Okay. I got 4 plus 8. 4 and 8.
No, it doesn't add it, so it's just the 4. So you go to grab him and throw him, and he sort of feints his shoulder back. Your hands just sort of glance off his armor, and he brings the flat of his sword against the side of your head, or he's going to try at least.
Ooh.
Great.
Martial arts helps you with that.
Did
too.
my claws get him at all?
No, that's unfortunately there was no good place for your claws to grab onto his armor as you were trying to move him.
Okay.
Um,
I wasn't trying to start a fight, man. I just at least have a
It's
job.
just
Who's gonna
Steve.
give me a job?
what is your health rank?
Oh shoot. 3. Did I die?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
If it makes you feel better, if he rolls doubles, he has to continue.
So he like I said, he feints back a little bit, the flat of his sword, right there, side of your face. You take 2 health. I need you to roll up 2d10, add them together for me to see if you're dazed. You need a 13 or better to not be dazed.
At this point, by the way, Just Steve's like, yeah, kill her!
5.
Okay, you're dazed. So basically, you're out of it. And he's like, right, puts his sword away and reaches down and grabs some shackles and puts them around your hands and puts a chain on that. And you're just sort of,
They fit.
At this
Yeah.
point, Just Steve walks up to the dude that's arresting her and is like, here's some money, buddy. I'm going to tip you just for that.
thank you.
Yeah. Take it away.
So the way the medieval shackles work is they're really big and then they have an extra bar that slides down. So they fit pretty much everybody.
Okay.
So
One
he
size fits all.
puts those on you and then hooks a chain to that and just, come on, you.
How do they come off?
Hard? You have to have a key to unlock them. As he drags you out. I need your roll perception roll as you're getting dragged away by the constable.
Okay. Does he have a cape
Does it
by
affect,
any chance?
Does it
Does he
affect
have
her roll
a
that she's
what?
dazed?
Yeah, it's going to affect your roll that she's dazed.
Okay.
Oh, that's a 15.
Sorry, you'd asked something, what? Before
She has
that?
to
Does he have like a cape or a cloak on?
Yeah, he has a cloak on as well. Yeah.
I'm gonna accidentally step on that on the way out because I'm dazed, obviously.
Well, so your perception roll, though you're dazed, you do out of like the corner of your eyes, you swear you saw. I mean, it's daytime, but in the shadows, you could have swore you just saw 2 people dart into the shadows as he hauls you out of the inn. Just come with me. We're going this way.
Can I try and catch a scent?
You can try to catch a scent, yes.
Ooh, okay. 12?
Yeah, you can. It's an odd scent. So it's unique to the area. It's a scent of jasmine,
Okay.
which is not common. It's not a common spice. That's usually mostly in the elven areas. So
Okay.
for you to smell it here is a little
Odd.
odd.
Great. So I just start cowering as I follow him and just like start.
In fact, the two scents would be jasmine and hyacinth mixed. So it's a very distinctive, very elven smell.
So I like start clinging to him and I'm like tripping on his cloak as we go.
Stop you!
Just caused like a commotion.
Oh yeah, I mean, the few people in the tavern are you guys, so
Would
you're all
I
watching.
Be able to roll to see if I can see those, whatever it is that you might have
Did you
seen?
go outside with them? Because
Oh, that was already
that's
outside?
yeah, as he dragged her
Oh.
outside is
No,
when she
never
saw
mind
that.
then.
Okay, perfect. Meanwhile, inside the bar, what do you guys do?
Just Steve's gonna go back over, sit down, and finish his meal.
Okay.
I'm just minding my own business. I'm
After talking
not really doing anything. I'm just got my little tankard and a little like bread.
After talking to the bartender, I'm going to go and sit down across from him.
Oh God! Welcome back.
You said you're from the north.
Yes. Last
You've
pint.
never seen a dwarf.
No, they disappeared after the Second Great War.
Your character's never heard of a town called Last Pint. Just letting you know.
That sounds like a made-up place. Anyway.
No, Last Pint. Hold on. Anyone else heard of Last Pint? Anyone in here at all?
Yeah, all the time. What are you talking about?
That's where I'm from.
My grandpa's from there.
Oh, really? Who's your grandpa? Maybe I know him.
Just Bob.
Do I know a Just Bob?
Hello.
Hi.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you know Judge Bob.
He's quite famous.
He invented weapons.
Yeah, taught me everything I knew about inventing stuff.
Nice. He kicked me in the face once.
That sounds like old Gramps.
So it's not made up, is my point.
Anyway. You said you've hunted dwarves?
Yeah, I just wanted to find him when I was a kid. See if I can find one.
Oh, okay. I mentioned the nest earlier. You said you've been there?
Oh, the
Storm's
Oh, it is Storm's Nest. I thought it was something else. Yeah, Storm's Nest. Yeah. Well, not necessarily in there, but you know, the mountains around it.
But you haven't been there.
No, I just explored the cave, seeing if I can find a way in.
And you saw no one?
No. I mean, it was a fairy tale, you know, little kid. Want to see if I can find it.
They're not fairy tales. It exists.
Yeah, no, I always believed that they existed. Just can't seem to find one.
And how long has it been?
I don't know, since the Second War? Couple centuries. Well, unless you're talking about Third War, that's like 30 years ago. Why? So, you said you were a possible dwarf? From what I've heard, you don't really fit the description of dwarf.
Well, what you were saying earlier sounded very racist. But also kind of like my uncle.
Yeah.
I'm half dwarven.
Oh, what's the other half? Dwarves can mate with others.
Are you saying this loud enough that I could hear?
That he said to himself. He just like kind of whispered down.
Oh, okay.
The rest of the conversation is probably, I mean, it's a pretty empty tavern. You can
pretty
probably
empty?
listen to anything that you want.
Okay.
So you can be privy to
He's eavesdropping.
most of it.
He's definitely eavesdropping at this point.
Okay.
Yes, dwarves can mate with other races, can't you? I mean,
Don't encourage
maybe
him.
not you.
Well, that's rude. Is it because of the pink hair? Because the pink hair? That's rude. Okay,
No, it's because
I'm
of
not
the
going to be sitting
personality.
here being judged by a half
Trust me,
dwarf
it's
or
because of the
someone
personality.
that claims they're half dwarf. Lunatic.
Roll a perception roll.
Uh-oh.
What is it, 7?
Okay. You hear I mean, it's very slight. You can almost not hear it, but a slight giggle. A little girlish giggle comes from him.
Just Steve?
No.
Oh.
While you're talking and he's going off and you see the...
Yeah, no, I will not be judged by a lunatic who claims they're a dwarf.
Who laughed?
I didn't hear you laugh.
Are you telling me that you giggle like a little girl? While
No,
speaking?
no idea what you're talking about.
He definitely giggles like a little girl. Hate to butt in on your guys' conversation.
Could you have even heard that?
Definitely giggles like a little girl.
We're supposed to be in character right now.
That's fine. Yeah, he can say that. I don't care.
That's what the character's saying.
Oh, I'll show me I am a dwarf.
Now you're also hearing things. Anyways, how do you not know that the dwarves are missing?
Because 3 weeks ago, me and 2 other dwarves walked through here. Not here, it's a different town than I remember, but down to this area.
What drugs were you taking? And where can I get some? Think they would help in my performances.
Drugs now exist? This is awesome.
Well, I mean, drug is like
Drugs is kind of like a
herbs and
universal
stuff.
thing.
You know, come on. It's spices have existed forever.
Of course.
Spice.
Hey.
No, I work for the Dwarven Lords. We would... Anyway. We were here less than a month ago. And we're not the only ones who've traveled here. For me, the Second War had not ended when I left.
Time travel for a second?
I mean, the second war had barely even begun.
Yes,
So,
it had just started.
Thanks, Dragon Gem. Totally didn't know that.
what?
Opium has been around forever.
Yep. Pretty
Yes.
much.
It's been around
It
since the
was
flower
a
was.
major trade on the Silk.
And is still a major trade on the Silk Road. Different one though. Now it's a digital Silk Road. But anyway.
Well, not the original digital one, because that one's done.
Yeah, because yeah.
Ah,
I think we're on the fourth one. Anyway.
Anyways.
no, yeah, the Second War ended centuries ago, and then we had a third one. Missed that one, I assumed.
It only just started.
No, the Third War started a long time ago. Oh, did you
No,
mean the second
the
one?
second.
Yeah, no, that started also very,
So we're still
very
talking crack, right?
Yeah.
long time ago.
At this point, yeah. Pretty much.
Sorry, guys.
Totally correct.
So, anyways, tell me about the dwarven culture.
No one really know?
No, like I said, they vanished like centuries ago. So,
I'm not
Great,
pulling your leg, it's true.
yeah, I mean, you do, ask anyone.
great kingdoms up in the mountains in the north.
No.
So apparently you looked and didn't find.
Underground.
Yeah, I searched for years.
I don't think I've ever been to Storm's Nest, unless John knows otherwise.
No.
So,
As far as you're concerned, Storm's Nest is the name of the chain of mountains up there.
yeah. Which it is.
Yeah.
I searched those mountains for years. No one really noticed I went missing, but that's besides the point.
Not
At this
everything's
point,
about you.
I would definitely be like, you know what? There's no such things as dwarves, you guys. Stop messing around.
She can't possibly be trolling us.
She-
I would feel if
She has to be. She absolutely has to be.
Then what would you say I am, sir?
I have no idea, but I know the entire world, and I've been all over, and there's no dwarves.
You've set sail?
Everywhere.
That only 6 left. You weren't one of the 6, were you?
Just because I don't know what the hell you're talking about, I'm gonna say maybe.
How many people do I think I love?
Like 2 human voyages to try to leave the continent.
Got it.
Yeah, which
6 now. Interesting. No, I am a dwarf of Storm's Nest. I serve Torcast Pitmaster.
Well,
one
why
of
are
the
they
5
in-
great dwarven
Well, then why are
lords.
they in hiding?
Is there some kind of legal precedent that we can have her thrown in jail for being psycho?
I don't know. Ask the guard.
Okay.
you'd have to go find him.
I'm gonna go find the guard.
Okay. Meanwhile,
Apparently, all I have to do is just go cast some spells, and they'll come running.
The big one just has to walk out.
I hope you guys know you're creating a panic. You have activated my panic attack phase. That's my character. My character is gonna kill everybody trying to escape.
what is wrong with my computer? Chuck, what'd you do to my computer?
It wasn't me, man. Everything's working over here just
Must
fine.
have been that opium.
Yep.
Must have been that opium. I think I need to restart.
been
Is what needs to happen.
You've been reported to the FBI. They'll be with us shortly. It's fine.
Yeah, me and the FBI, we go way back. No, I mean it. We go way back. Okay, so meanwhile, you get dragged into the constable's office.
Great.
Into the local jail, if you will.
Is this where I'm going to go find the person? The dude?
Yeah, it's where you'll eventually be heading out to.
All right.
So while they're having their conversation, he brought you in there, opened a big gate, threw you in, and closed it, and left you chained up.
Okay.
So your hands are still chained together. There's still a chain on it, and he's got that pulled through the door, and he's got it hooked on this side of the door, not your side of the door.
Okay.
So you guys know, I'm not going to stop until you're all in jail.
So I
And
should
then
just-
you're going to own us to pay off their penance.
Yeah, there you go.
Sorry
Yeah,
for cross.
Dave's not getting himself thrown in jail.
And he goes, so,
My tail is everywhere.
which hand do you want to lose?
Hand?
Well, yeah, I'm sure the mayor is going to tell me to cut one of your hands off.
To be fair, you rolled that you should be without 2 limbs when you made your character.
You did.
And you only didn't.
Supposed to tell them.
You lost most of one, not a full limb.
Hey, that's all right, come on.
I'm just slowly panicking, so my character is just slowly sinking to the floor and curling up into a ball while the tail is just flying everywhere.
It's a really big ball.
The chain's shaking.
Which one?
Can I give you my answer another time?
Oh, sure, take your time. I mean, I still have to go tell the mayor we need to have a public court, so, you know.
Yes, you go do that.
No, I'm just going to wait a few hours.
Okay.
It's all right.
Okay.
Oh,
The
He
punishment
sits
is in
down
the
and just
process.
starts looking at you.
I don't like him, but I enjoy this character.
I go close to the wall and I start just kind of bonking my head on it. slowly.
You know, might let you out if you had enough money.
What? Would I be stealing if I had money?
Ah, see, that's the problem. You folk never keep enough coin on you to get yourselves out of trouble.
Yes.
Bribe me, hint, hint. Bribe me.
Wink,
Wink, wink.
How long have you been awake exactly?
What? Since morning.
I'm just saying, you might want to take a nap. It will be a while.
That's all right.
These faces must.
This is kind of interesting to watch. Keep thrashing though. It makes it more fun.
Okay, I'm going to just keep bonking, and as I'm going, I'm just going to wrap my cloak around me and pull my pockets to the front because he didn't take my bag, correct?
Yeah, he took nothing from you. Any weapons you have, anything. He just put you in there and he's watching you.
So I'm going to pull out my little hunting kit, which is just my blowgun and my poison darts.
Okay.
Okay.
I have to eliminate the problem.
Aren't your hands still chained up?
Yeah, they're chained up.
Okay.
This escalated really quickly.
Are they chained like this?
No, they're chained like this. It's old.
You went from
medieval.
stealing to now you're gonna have to kill
So
a
her
cop.
hands are like this.
And really, all she needs to do is just have it in her mouth.
Yeah.
It doesn't probably even need hands.
I know.
I
And
mean,
I'm
use
an
them as bipod.
experienced hunter at this kind of thing, right?
I mean, you've hunted.
Oh no.
Maybe not people. Maybe not armored people, but you know, hey, yeah, your experience.
It's getting really bad.
Please tell me you don't hit him in the eye.
Ow,
She
my
misses
eye.
and hits him in the toe.
Ow, my eye. Oh.
See what happens. What are you doing?
It's retrievable then.
So, what do you do?
If I start trying to attack him and my combat rage kicks in, there's gonna be a problem.
Yeah, there'll be a problem. You want him dead, that's for darn sure.
Well, I mean, it wouldn't hurt you right now to have him dead.
Except he's got the keys.
Except for he's going to walk in and find this.
Well, see, that's not known. So it's fine. That's the
Shoot him
unknown.
too! At this point in time. Alright, well, I'm gonna take my chance and try and... Can I choose a poison? And maybe just put him to sleep?
Yeah, you can.
I don't have to kill him.
A fine note we did not tell about her is she has PTSD to being in jail.
Yep.
Oh, specifically?
And guards and losing a limb.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's why I say John is evil. There's like, is it flashes? You had multiple flashes, multiple sets of flashes.
Yeah.
Because you rolled that.
I'm doing everything that I would have done differently when last time I was in prison, which is getting out as fast as I can.
No, I'm not staying in here.
It's not going to end well.
Giving him a chance.
Yeah, he grabs his wineskin and takes a drink from it and hangs it back up and just watching. He's got this evil-looking sneer on his face and like he's enjoying this.
Okay.
I like this guy.
Well,
I like this
Elves have red blood? Let's find out.
Hit your head harder.
I'm gonna just start doing whatever ritual chant goes with whatever.
Okay.
I don't think we chose deity at any point in time, but I'm just gonna see if I can lull him into just soft bonking and chanting and bonking.
So while this is going on, you're walking towards where you know the constabulary's office is.
Yes.
And you see it looks like you're not the only one heading in there. You see a lady. She's in some nice fine fur. She's got a nice fine fur cloak. Mm-hmm. She's about 5'2", 5'3".
Okay.
She's got long tawny hair pulled into braids, and she's like about 6 or 7 steps ahead of you, heading into the same place. And obviously, it's his office.
Y'all both rich.
So we're both rich. Definitely. Okay.
And as she gets closer, the closer she gets, the slower she starts walking, and she starts looking around.
Okay. And I just keep walking, and I'm like, please get out of my way. I have someone who needs to be arrested.
She's like,
Some dirty peasant that needs to go into jail.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to block your way. And she looks at you. She's got green cat-like eyes. They're slitted, but she looks human. Her skin looks human. Just her eyes look like cats.
Lady, there's something wrong with your eyeballs. You might want to get that checked out.
So this is why we don't.
Yes. That's where I'm going to get checked out.
At the jail?
Yes. I saw him haul in a friend of mine.
Oh, okay. Well, that's great. I'm going to get there first, and I just take off running.
This is the most eccentric.
You hear her foot fall behind you.
Oh, shit.
As you're
You're
running.
also running?
Can I have a friend?
Someone has a friend.
So you're
I don't know if it's a
doing your
friend.
chant, and about then the door opens,
And I
and you
come
see
through.
the orc come
I'm
in.
like, wait, what do I call them? I don't call them officers. What are they called?
Constable.
Constables. Constable! There is this
Yes.
lady that is in the tavern over there, and she's claiming to be a dwarf. I think she's insane. You should probably go over there and lock her up. She's definitely bothering people. You need to go take care of it. I will pay you.
my God.
Busy day. Busy
I'm
day.
scooching closer to
I'm liking
the front of my
this.
cell.
He wants to speak
Double
to the
shackle.
manager.
By the way, double shackle that one. No.
Good idea.
He wants to speak to your manager.
Exactly.
in.
Back in my pocket.
He comes in, yanks your arms forward, puts another set of shackles on with a different chain going to through the different parts of the holes,
Great.
Wait,
bars, and
was
closes
the
it.
blowgun already in the hand?
Back in my pocket.
Oh,
Hooks this chain up here, hooks that chain up over there. Okay, she's secure.
That would
All right, let's go.
perfect though. Like a straight
And yeah,
shot
you
right
turn
his
to go
face.
and you don't see that lady that you passed on the street.
oh, okay. So
Somebody
she's
kill the
gone.
constable.
And he's like, okay, let's go.
Just to let you know, buddy, there is this weirdo chick that was heading in this direction too. She had these freaky looking eyes. I have no idea what was wrong with her, but we need to deal with this.
Yeah, no. Let's go take care of the official work first. I'll find a creepy lady later.
Okay.
I think I already have one locked up.
I go
Constable,
back to
if you
my
want
bonking.
to, if you want to actually just be on payroll, follow me around this town. I've been being bothered quite a bit. I'll pay you handsomely for it.
I think I'm the only one that
I think you and I are going to be good friends. My name's Gary. Nice to meet you.
Run on, Gary. I'm just Steve.
Is it just Gary?
Yeah, can we call you just Gary?
Pay me enough.
You can call me anything you'd like, sir.
Just Gary, let's go. I'm just Steve.
I'm surprised you didn't cuss at him.
He's doing something nice for me.
So, he goes walking with you away. About 3 minutes after they leave, you see the door open. And you see the door close. You don't see anybody come in. Then you see a chain release itself.
I sniff the air.
Roll.
Six.
You smell
Prison.
a lot of oil and a lot of metal, and a slight hint of an animal of some sort. It's an animal you've never smelled before. It smells almost like you, but not like you at all. Kind of different. You see the other chain release. You see the cell door open.
As soon as it opens, I bolt. In fact, I probably miss.
Wait, are you powered running or are you?
Yes. I'm out of there.
Does that require a roll?
No.
Okay, because she can go really fast.
Yeah.
I know.
So you just run as fast as you can out of there.
I run.
Which
and
is
I,
fast.
Which is very fast.
And it was 3 minutes later. How long did it take us to get back to the tavern?
You guys will be back to the tavern as she's leaving.
As she's leaving?
Yeah.
As
So
I'm
we wouldn't hear
escaping.
it.
Yeah, no.
Nope.
Damn it.
I do need you to make a perception roll as you bolt.
9.
Okay. You hear female voice say, "You're welcome," as you run out.
Turn around, crash into the door.
No, the door's open.
Oh,
for you.
okay, cool.
Even the outer door. I mean, as you're running towards it, it just opens, and that's when you hear, "You're welcome."
Okay, I'm gonna aim for whatever's the nearest tree.
Okay. Yeah. Not a problem. Right up in there.
Are you still chained up and you climb
You
it?
and,
Oh yeah.
you and trees. At
She's a
this
cat.
point, I would avoid them.
It's like those fallen koalas.
I have a height issue, so I don't go very far. I just get up
Same the
and I clamp. That's all.
But how
I'm
high is
happy.
high for an 8-foot person?
Oh, that's gonna be a big fucking tree.
Well,
Yeah.
let's just say that
My heights aren't so
it's
bad.
summertime.
Okay.
The canopy of these trees are full, so
They're safe. They're comfy.
she can get up high enough to where people aren't just going to immediately see her.
No.
Pull her legs up and lay down while she tries to figure out how to get out of her.
That's exactly what we're doing. We're gonna have you thrown in jail because you're a crazy person.
I'm gonna keep my eye. I want to make sure I'm within eye range of the prison still, though.
Oh yeah, not a problem.
Thank you.
Oh, this is going to be so fun.
Are you going to pull the chains up that are still attached to your?
Yeah.
Okay. Your manacles, your 2 sets of manacles.
You could probably like ambush people walking down the street and drop the chain on shore.
God, just hang them that way? Just
Coconut
A
style.
kangaroo.
And suddenly a new legend was born in the city.
that'd be
That's the
terrible.
hanging tree. Do they hang people from it? No.
No, the tree hangs them.
Not on purpose, but the tree, it hangs them.
5 men in one
Start
day.
cutting down the tree.
Can't get close enough, it hangs them.
Chain. Punk.
Okay,
For that
you guys
tangent.
you and the constable come back into the bar.
Yeah.
While they were gone, did you guys have any more conversation?
Yeah.
What were we talking? I don't even remember.
I'm drinking. I got a free drink.
Yep,
Dwarves.
that's
We're
right.
talking about dwarves.
What if they're still just befuddled
believe
the
it.
fact
What
that
time
they're
is it?
dwarves?
Yeah,
It's
they
like
probably
12.
are.
It's around noon, he said.
It's afternoon now, probably about another hour or so.
I
one-
want to believe that
one-ish.
she's a dwarf.
Okay.
I heard it. I want it to be true.
Oh, so do I,
I
but
don't look like a half.
doubt.
Okay.
I've seen halflings.
Okay, and that's about when they come in. You see him and the constable right behind him.
Don't like where this is going.
Hey, where's your beer?
Barkeep, I think I need a refill. So we'll go up to the.
Oh, walking away.
I'll walk over to the
quickly
bar.
as possible.
Okay.
Constable.
So which one?
Constable, you have to arrest this one. This is the crazy one.
Okay. Come here.
Pardon me.
He reaches down, grabs the front of your shirt, lifts you up, sets you down on a table, pulls out a set of manacles, and give me your hands.
She was rambling about how she thought she was a dwarf.
She is a dwarf.
And this, that, and the other.
Believe
These
it.
two heard it.
I
Tell 'em, guys.
Oh, I heard it and I believe it.
What?
I believe it. She doesn't look like a halfling.
She doesn't look like any dwarf I know.
I paid him pretty good to do this.
Oh, gotcha, man.
Yeah.
Getting another beer.
Hooks
I am
a,
glaring
hooks a chain to
daggers at
it.
you.
Hooks a chain to it.
Oh,
Okay.
no. Wait.
I'll take care of
They're
her.
glaring daggers at him. He sees you.
Not yet.
And he drags you out.
Oh, no.
And he doesn't slow his step. He keeps dragging and pulling to make sure that you're constantly off
Jerk.
step and being more dragged than walking.
I don't like this guy.
I like where this
That's right, come with me.
I love where this is going.
And he takes you out.
As soon as they get taken out, I go join them at the bar. Because I want to hear more about how he actually thinks for sure she's a dwarf.
Oh, I'm at the table. But
He's at the
He's
table.
at the
The other
bar.
one is at the bar.
I left. I went to the bar after seeing the constable, and you
Yeah,
walk in. I was
okay.
like, I got a bad feeling about this, and I just left.
Okay, so Kayla, you're in the tree. You see the constable returning with the dwarf this time in manacles, being more dragged than walking. And every time it looks like, every time you think that she's got her feet under her, he yanks again to pull her off her feet again.
Okay, I attempt
guards.
to pick the two that are at least off of one paw, so
You can roll, but you're gonna have to roll really high since you don't have any thieving skills.
that's true. 7?
No, that's
You could have
That's a
you could
10.
have knocked
Oh,
him
no.
out,
That's
right?
a 7.
I thought that
It's
was
a 7.
4 and a 3.
the 4
If you
looks
have
like a
your
7
blowgun,
from
you
my
can still-
angle.
It's a 4.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
that's a
can
good
feel that.
point.
You see him dragging her, and he goes
Okay.
to the thing. I mean, they pass really close to the tree you're in.
I grab my chain and I throw it at him in hopes that I can just drop on him with it.
Roll.
I love how amazingly
plan.
clumsy the character is.
10 or better.
That was a 19.
Yep, that is
19.
Okay, well, it's better than 10.
I took it and I bonked him. I just 8 pounds a person, or 8 feet a person.
Oh, wait, you landed on him?
Yeah,
Oh, I thought you just threw the
Oh,
chain
you-
at him.
you-
Yeah, you said you were
I
driving
had
a
to-
chain.
I had to follow it because
Oh,
the chain's
so you
attached,
threw
so
the chain
I had
and
to
then
make
better.
sure there was
So you threw
follow.
the chain, and then with the chain
I'm
you
the
dragged
ball.
yourself.
So
the
I
chain
need
is
you
a
to roll a
ball.
perception roll.
I had a plan.
Sorry.
I'm not a
Okay,
damsel in
so-
distress, damn it.
That's a 14.
Okay. So you see this in time
See
to
this
be able to
coconut?
like move back as suddenly you see this chain come falling out of the tree, and he doesn't seem to notice the chain. It hits him like on the side of the face, and as he's starting to react to it, the cat elf falls on him, and boom, and he is out cold. Between the weight of the chain hitting him and the weight of you hitting him, you knocked him clean out.
Yes.
This is not boding well for me now.
It's under control. Thank you, but now it's the constable. He's unconscious in the middle of the road. This isn't.
I grab his
Great.
hands and start dragging him to
He's
the
still
prison.
connected to me.
I start patting his body for the keys.
Oh yeah, I mean they're obvious.
Okay,
they're
so I
right
rip
there.
the keys
yeah.
off of him.
Yeah, he didn't have them tucked anywhere. They're literally
These
dangling
keys
on
don't
his
tie
belt.
me.
Click, 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 click. Click.
I'm going to take all 3 of those and put them on him.
I take one of them away and put them in my bag with the key.
Okay.
And I'm locking him in the cell.
Okay, so then you drag his body to the
We both have strength of 4.
high or low to see if any guards notice.
You
Since
call
you're
it.
the one doing the dragging, you're the one that's calling it.
Hi.
In this unfortunate one.
We're going high.
Oh, she's cursed, not unfortunate.
Oh, that's right, Miss Cursed one, which means a 9 and 10 is high?
What?
So, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm the one that's unfortunate.
Yeah. Yeah, so 7 is
I'm
low
unlucky.
for you. Yeah, so as you're dragging,
fast
you guys
enough.
would hear guards. Hey, what's that over there?
Stop,
And they
you're
start
broken the
running
law.
over.
Does
See
he have
like
a desk?
3 of them No, this is while you were dragging him
okay.
in plain sight.
Ooh, I closed the door and lock it.
You're not even inside
We're
yet.
not inside yet.
You guys are outside, leaving the tree,
Fine.
and that's when the guards notice, and
Your people-
like 4 of them are
they're
coming
coming?
running over towards you guys.
Okay. Really quickly, I'm gonna go. Help! Help! He passed out. We don't know what's wrong.
He's chained up.
Shut up!
Use my foot.
We found the constable. Someone did something to him.
I'm using my foot to administer CPR.
my nymph powers. I want to alter emotions through like believing me. I'm gonna try to do that.
Yeah, go ahead and roll.
Thank you.
I was just
Is that
rolling
an
to see if they were
emotion?
believing you.
Okay, that's 12, and then
Okay.
a 7 rank.
Okay. Yeah. So they first all come running over. They've got their hands on their swords. One of them goes, "I've got this. You guys go back." Looks like he's just passed out again. But
He
who
was
would
at the
have
bar.
chained him up?
He tried to hit me.
There was
The guard looks at you with a look of
don't know her.
of like, no duh, he tried to hit you. You know, it's like, and
I don't know her. I just came across the scene, and there seemed to be some hooligans must have knocked him out. Put the shackles on him as a joke. I'm sure
I'll
he
take care
carries
of
them.
this, ladies. Thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you, sir.
Have a good day. I've got this. Don't worry.
And I'm going to walk back to the bar, very intent on talking
Both
to
of you.
someone.
Yeah, I'm following her. Like,
Son of a bitch.
No bad deed goes unpunished.
Oh no.
I'm just like,
And my constable's knocked out. I just lost my money.
ooh, did the constable have any money on his body?
I mean, you were looking for the key. That's all that you had asked for at that point.
You can't just go back.
Yeah.
I mean, you could try, but
already
there's
I am
another
not
guard there.
associated.
That's why I said I searched the body. That's what I was saying.
That's not
You
what
said you were
said,
searching for
though.
the key.
Yeah,
Sorry.
noted.
Have to take you by what you say, not what you want to say.
Oh, man.
Okay, so you guys get back to the bar.
Walking back, and I'm
This is awesome.
kicking the door open.
The door flings open.
The door flings open. And at first, so you guys in the bar see the door fling open. Michael, the door flings open, and everyone's like looking for a big hulking form, and it's a shorter person.
She's back.
They kicked open the door,
I thought they both got arrested.
and then after
then a
she
shadow
stalks
comes in behind
the shadow
me.
comes in behind, and you see the elf cat.
I mean, I'm at the bar.
My bets are on them.
I was at the bar.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put a gold on them.
Look, man, I'm a just...
You don't want to bet. Okay.
She stalks over to you. They're
quite
both
wealthy.
looking at you.
How much is a lot of money in this world? Like, how much is a lot? 1 gold?
1 gold is a good amount. 10 gold is quite a bit.
I have 50 gold for whoever to take these 2 the fuck out.
iron money.
Are they sitting next to each other?
No, I'm
Anyone
at
in
the
the
bar.
bar.
No, I'm asking where are they sitting next to each other when he
Who?
said that. You two.
I pull out the
Those two.
rusted
High or low,
sword.
Chuck?
Those two were?
Huh?
High or low?
Hi.
Okay.
I pull out my.
He says $50 to anyone that knocks these 2 out. And those guys start. The bartender's like, I got this.
I pull out the rusted sword and just stick the tip into the ground.
He's like, oh yeah, that's perfect. He grabs a club. Let's do this.
And I'm also.
I'm gonna just.
Oh,
Do you think you can just knock them out?
High or low?
Hi.
You hear in your head, because that's how she talks to you, is she says exactly what you said back at you.
Okay, you don't have to be. You know what? Fine. What do you want? What do you need?
You get the picture, an image
So
of
are
food.
people standing up and everything?
Okay, can I order barkeep? Before, can I order this?
Talk to the maid.
Maid, can I order this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bartender standing up and everything?
Yep.
Coming at us?
Yep.
I'm staring him dead in the eyes.
Okay.
Okay.
I want to cast exchange.
Nice.
Okay. Roll. So what's your rank of exchange?
You didn't ever write that down.
Oh, let me see the character sheet. It's not on there. Oh, it's the spell. The spell.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let me
it's a
see the spell list. It's over there.
Oh yes, your grimoire, which just means grammar.
It's the very last page.
It's the word for grammar.
Of course it is.
Apparently, it's magic.
Who knew? Who knew that grammar was magical? Except every English teacher out there.
Yes. Learn your
That's right, Miss
grammar.
Mims. Talking to you.
Learn your
my rank
phonics.
and everything, I had to at least DC
Yep.
on the
Staying school.
7.
My English teachers were evil. Except for
Yeah,
Miss
thaumaturgy.
Perkins.
I'm not a very
Yes, that's
racist
fine.
English teacher.
And you just needed to know.
Haven't had
okay,
one of
so
those yet.
Yeah, she specifically said
Yeah,
I wish all
Spur's
white,
gonna
or
last
she
for
said I wish
4
more white
rounds.
people would die.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Yep. Thank you.
Yeah.
And
I don't have
need-
anything to thwart
so,
that, do I?
I need your rank of thaumaturgy is 6 or 7.
Yes, it's
Your
6.
charm is pretty high.
Yeah.
So you need an 8 or better to cast
What's
the
his
spell.
charm?
Okay.
I'm also gonna put in one of my hands some of the poison darts.
That's a 10.
Okay. Hold on. What is your charm?
8.
Okay, I need you to roll again. This time you need an 8 or better. 2d10, add them together.
You got
What I
it.
just
So you-
did?
To
No,
cast
so
and
what
then
you
to
did,
effect.
what you did is you cast the spell successfully. You
Oh, okay.
successfully cast the spell. Now it's the spell versus him.
Got it.
Fire.
Oh yeah, that's real good. That's a 14.
What is your soul?
6.
6. Pretty good. I mean, you got some pretty good stats there. Unfortunately, not quite good enough.
I'm just slow and not brilliant.
Good
But you're an
strong is your
inventor?
kill.
How strong are you?
Yeah. Okay, so Chuck,
Good to know.
That's good, good strength.
you're looking at her. Her eyes narrow,
And I go like this at you.
Okay.
and as she leans her head back, you get this weird sense of vertigo. Everything is moving weird and odd, and then your perception changes, and you're looking at yourself from across the room.
So I'm like having an out of body experience.
And
quiet.
and the
Well, yeah.
the angle is much steeper
Yeah.
than you're used to looking
Does
up at
she
yourself.
wobble at all? To
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Everyone sees her just look at him and do this,
Okay.
and that's it. And I need everyone at this point that's going to get involved in the fight to roll an initiative, which is 1d10, add it to your base.
There's a fight. All right.
That's a 21 for me.
28.
Okay. Well, okay, so what you're going to do, this is going to be complicated. Let me see your character
Oh,
sheet.
do I have to use
There you go.
his?
I'm really
Let me
fast.
see your character sheet.
You understand?
No, he doesn't know. He doesn't know
No,
my
I know.
abilities.
I know. I know.
Yeah.
Of course,
I might.
guess
I might
first,
go on the third round.
My first few turns are just eating, I guess.
Damn it.
Oh, not stuffing
Do
food
you
into your
want to
pocket.
die?
Did this to myself.
I'm coming for your pockets.
Oh, this is gonna be very fun.
What happens
He said he had a lot of
Theoretically,
pouches, so.
if she has control over my body and
Oh, we completely switched bodies.
yeah, oh, we completely switched bodies.
I am in your body, and you are in mine.
You're in hers, so.
So what happens if I'm in her body and she gets knocked the fuck out, or I get knocked out,
Then you get knocked out.
and she's still in my body?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's rich. I'll tell you get rich in a moment.
Wait, when they
It's
switch,
not for very long.
when they switch back, is he still knocked out then?
Yeah, which body
For
would be...
example, could I stab him
Okay.
and then we switch back
Yeah.
and he's bleeding
Could
out?
Cut his wrists.
I don't think injuries switch bodies.
No.
No, but
So.
no, that's what I'm saying. If I'm in his body, I can stab
Yeah.
myself.
Oh, yourself. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would hurt.
Okay,
for
so the
moment.
what I wrote in pencil on is your base initiative.
Got it.
So add that. It's up at the
I'll
top. Chuck.
change that then. Okay, it's just two.
Just for right now.
Just too low.
It's
Just
just for
19.
right now.
Okay.
That's your base initiative because of the spell for right now.
Okay.
So
19.
add a d10 to that if you're getting involved in a fight, which you
Michael, are you fighting?
don't
am.
know you're involved in a fight.
Is that a letter? Did you put a letter before that?
No?
Did you write that really
Like
small?
Let me see. I wrote it
It's an
really
18.
small.
It should be an 18.
I'm taking Greg.
No, it should not be an 18.
It looks like a
It's
P.
dark.
13.
Okay. It looks like
Imagining-
I was like it looked like a
13.
P.
It's the news.
And you want to add it to that?
Brawl from the
Yeah, 1d10, add it to that.
I was thinking
Did you
more.
get it?
I got a fucking 0.
That's a 10.
That's a 10.
10.
Oh.
That's really good.
That's
Okay.
23.
Michael,
That's 23.
100.
There's no 0.
All right.
Glowy eyes.
Okay, so let's
Oh,
see
I
here.
also get to know everything about him.
Yes, I know. Who's all fighting?
I think everyone.
Obviously.
Okay,
all
so
in.
everyone's
How
all
can
in.
I-
Or
Oh,
all
yeah.
in. Or
How
all
many
in.
beers have I had? I'm a lightweight. I weigh like 98 pounds.
Yeah, and you've
and
had
I
like
got
3
drinks.
Yeah, yeah.
just for
3
a
at
green.
least.
Mike, I didn't have any. Mike, I had one. And that was it.
So let's start with
I had a 27.
Eric,
Oh no,
27.
somebody's gonna roll low.
What orientation is your character?
Michael,
Oh, I got an 11
your initiative is 11 total?
in total.
Oh, that's good.
It's
28.
great, isn't it?
It was 28.
Well, you are, to be fair, if
I'm-
you're drunk.
I'm unsure. That's
Riley?
what John says.
19.
Your total is 19, and Chuck, your total was
23.
I'm not built for this kind of
And
thing.
then the bartender.
Where's my ivory tower? Go fetch
13
my
base. And he's going on a 23.
Damn.
He rolled a 10. Okay, so
28 though.
28. Kayla, you see the bartender come lumbering at you two. He's got a big club. I mean, he's like 5'7", but he's
Taller than me.
My
He's
height.
also about like
Oh, yeah,
almost 2
Eric.
feet wide at the stomach. He's a hefty guy.
I'm not that.
What I'm hoping to do is that he'll take a swing at me.
I mean, it looks like he's going to, but you get to react
You're the first action. You get to do
Okay.
something
So,
first.
so what would you like to do? What would you like to do, miss?
Well, I'm pretty pissy right now, so I think I'm gonna probably like jump at him, like just
Okay.
full,
Pounce.
yeah, and
Oh.
take the sword and just put it in a position of blocking wherever the club is.
Okay.
But then I'm gonna make sure I have the poison dart in my other hand because I
Also,
am
the second
ambidextrous.
Okay.
after that, I smirked at you.
Okay, so roll 2d10. Add them together.
14.
14.
Okay. Yeah. So you pounce on him. What's your? Oh, it's 8. Never mind. You pounce on him and you like kick him with your foot as you're landing on his chest, and he hits the ground completely unconscious.
Perfect.
Wonderful.
I start walking at him or whatever.
From what you're seeing,
Body.
Chuck,
Hold on, I'm switching the music to a more action thing.
it's all right.
My bad.
What
happened?
What you're seeing is you see the bartender come towards you with the club and about to start swinging. You see the
Whoa!
8-foot
It's me!
elf cat lady, jump and like land on his chest and pa-dunk. He's out cold.
Okay.
You're like, whoa, it's me!
Yeah, it's me!
And you guys hear the dwarf say, whoa, it's me.
Who else would it be?
We know it's you.
No, it's not me, idiots. It's me.
Anyway, so
Right,
that
it's-
was
it's
27, Eric.
Look, so I ordered you the food. Can you just knock them out now?
You hear in your head, sure.
Thank you. I'll order you seconds if you need to.
Bribery with food. That's the way
that.
to go.
Okay, I need to know your intellect.
6.
And I need to know your intellect.
3.
Okay.
It's not mine. It's not my body.
Uh-oh. What is the little voice in your head?
Is there anyone else getting up, by the way?
No,
Don't know what
just
you're talking
those
about.
two and the bartender.
What happened? I'm sorry.
So both of you. It's like you pounced on him. The bartender got pounced on by the cat lady, elf cat lady thing, and you guys are getting really tired.
Everyone?
Just the two of you. I mean, it's really hard to keep your eyes open all of a sudden. And
okay.
it's like there's this weird numbness that's just sort of settling into your spine
Does caffeine exist?
and just makes you want to sleep. Yes, caffeine exists. Caffeine was actually invented before beer.
Yes, it was.
Okay. Well,
Surprise!
knowing me, I'm just gonna go to sleep. I'm just gonna
Yeah,
pass out
and
right
so
there.
the dwarf just passes out.
And sleep.
Did he verbalize?
Yeah,
I
and
did.
he goes,
And
and
sleep.
sleep. And you're, I mean, it's anything you can do just to keep your eyes open at this point.
Okay, well,
It's like you're falling asleep.
I'm gonna scope in on him and use my reflex advantage to throw a dart at him. Sleepy
Throw
dart.
or-
Sleepy dart. Well,
Okay.
no, I didn't want to pull out the blowgun.
So yeah, go ahead. You do get to do that. So go ahead and roll 2d10, add them together. Tell me what you roll.
Oh. 9?
Okay, what is your agility?
No, that's a
That's
19.
19.
What's your agility, Eric?
5.
5.
19.
Remember, the 0 is a 10.
I also have gymnastics,
That counts
if
for
that
both
helps.
of
Yeah, no.
Wait, are those? Is that an 8 or is that a 0?
That's a 0.
What about the other one?
9.
It's a
A
9.
19.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
19.
What is the? All right, never mind. Yeah, what's the? Do you have the dart stats or not? Probably not.
No.
No, okay, I know what they
There
are.
was
We're
some
good.
stats for that.
What is your psyche?
My psyche is 6.
And you're like, sleep! And then you see the cat is the dwarf passed out, the cat sort of slumps forward and goes, and a dart hits you in the chest.
Oh.
And you're getting a little groggy too.
A little
Yeah.
help here,
Yeah.
please.
There's gonna be a bar full of sleeping.
So
Your turn.
My turn. Wonderful.
We're gonna get ready.
Let me
Is
see
it-
your sheet real quick.
okay.
Let me just, okay, so you'll only know the skills and the powers and the advantages.
Got it.
So you don't know any of his restrictions,
Got it.
but you can look at everything else. Oh, and his physical stats.
Yes.
What about the height and reflexes?
That's why.
That helps your base initiative be higher.
Oh, okay.
That's all that does.
It's the opposite of unsure,
Unsure. Okay.
Yep. It's the exact opposite of unsure.
except a lot of it is unsure. More
So are you
negative
actually
than
unconscious or is he just groggy?
He's groggy. The cat's passing out.
Got it.
Dwarf is
passed out.
passed out.
Also, I'm gonna be coming at you, so.
Yes, I know.
attempting.
I know. So you're not unconscious yet. You're not going to see the orc turn to you, pick you up by your collar, and hold up to his face. Threatening sort of way. Wake the dwarf up now. 70 gold.
You just paid me.
70.
You just paid me already to knock
Another
him out.
70.
You're gonna pay me an extra 50 then to wake it up too.
I just offered you another.
Hey, it's money.
70.
Yeah, hand me the money now and I'll wake it up.
Okay. It's not my money.
And the 50.
Damn it!
Thank you.
That's 120 gold. Now.
Wake him up.
Now, or I'm going like this. If the dwarf doesn't wake up, you're getting punched in the face.
Wake him up.
High or low?
I'll order you thirds.
High or low?
Hi.
And right as your eyes are closing, they start to open.
No, just on the dwarf, not on her.
Oh,
Just
okay,
the
never mind.
dwarf.
That doesn't
Never
seem
mind.
fair that it only works for the dwarf.
Well,
No,
because
all I
she
said
said
was
dwarf.
the dwarf. 'Cause
So,
I know I'm
Chuck,
gonna
right
switch
as
back.
you were getting comfortable, you laid down,
Yeah.
you're
I want the
sleeping,
pouches.
and then you don't feel tired anymore.
So I'm back
50
awake.
plus
Yep.
70. That's a.
You're laying down, you're right beside the unconscious bartender.
I look down. I'm like,
You look down at your fingers, and they're a lot smaller and less
hell's
orcish.
going
Really
on
pretty.
here?
You know,
You're a
that
little
they're
more pretty
really
than you used to.
pretty, and you didn't have these last time.
The fuck?
And you see yourself holding
Yeah, and I look
and
over and I
handing
say-
out your money.
I'm just
No,
so
the money exchange had already happened.
absolutely befuddled. But then I'm like, money! don't
Are you
don't give
gonna
him no
set
more
me
money.
down now?
And that is where we're going to end it tonight.
Oh, great!
And then you're
Good spot to end.
I'm a little
So,
tired.
everyone, thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed as much as we seem to enjoy, because I know I had fun tonight.
I love
Thank you for Endearing Films for letting us use your wonderful place, Chuck. We appreciate it. Thank you for Four Eyes Ales for being a wonderful sponsor and for eventually giving us some more booze.
Ooh, well, hold on a second. Before we leave, Dragon Jim was wondering if we can do a quick Q&A.
Yeah,
yeah.
we can do a Q&A before we leave. Let me just finish thanking Goth Mom for the wonderful stuff. Okay, now that
And
that way I don't
watching.
have to redo it.
Okay.
And for you guys for watching, now let's do a Q&A. There were some questions. Let's
Yeah,
do some
what's up?
answers.
What's up, Dragon Jim? It is your go. That'll be 30 seconds. There's like a 30-second
Yeah.
delay. Just later.
Oh, this is like talking with the moon.
Yeah.
What?
People on the moon.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like talking with people on the move.
This is about a 30-second delay.
So if
Or
everything
any
goes
reporters
silent-
that are in a storm area, I might add. You know.
Okay, so we only know just Steve's name from the start of it.
Oh, that's true.
Oh,
Right.
Yeah.
So let's introduce all the characters' names. I thought you guys all said them.
I did.
We did, but
I thought I said
people got here late
Okay.
from the stream.
So just real quick, Just Steve is our resident orc inventor rich guy.
Steve, just Steve.
My character is a spy named Hector Drake. He's also a diplomat.
My character's Rainer Rayer. He's kind of like a street performer con man.
Yukihara Akinoma Soye? Soy?
Very easy to pronounce.
Very easy.
Very easy to pronounce.
my character's name. I'm Umaya Alloy Warper. Umaya or Umi. Half dwarf, half nymph. Mainly magic caster, diplomat.
Okay. That was an easy one.
I'm Yuki for short.
Dragon Jim, do you have any other questions? Or anybody else that's watching. I don't have the view tab up, so.
I'm dying.
That's not good.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, let's just go around the table and reintroduce ourselves. Like, say your character name, but who are you, by the way?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, my name's...
Yeah, let's redo all of this.
Yeah, let's. No.
Okay, cool.
Go ahead.
Like actually
Yeah.
me?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then give a description of your character.
Okay. My name's Riley, and Umaya is my character. Half dwarf, half nymph. And physical description, about 4'11", 84 pounds, much more lithe for a dwarf because the half nymph side, they're more typically attractive, that sort of thing. Gold hair, Caucasian looking, I suppose. There's a birthmark that goes across the knuckles and fingers. That it's blue and it looks like a pouncing cat. Have heterochromia of the eyes. This one is black and this one is white. And just, I mainly deal in magic, that sort of thing, and I'm a diplomat. And if you've been watching the stream, I think it's the wrong time.
Hi, I'm Kayla Embry. I'm married to that guy.
Hi.
The one in the middle.
That guy, there's three of them.
This one.
This guy.
My name literally means snow skin morning star. My father was a feline, and my mother was a high elf. My name means literally snow skin, so I have a vague clouded leopard-like feature, which is similar to a snow leopard. I'm 8'6", so very tall, and 235 pounds, not including the
There's
tail.
a lot of pounds there.
Yes.
A lot of pounds.
And I'm
Already knocked
actually
2 people out with the pounds.
I'm actually 62 years old in elf years, but I look 19 apparently.
We do have another question for you, by the way. Why are you so big?
That's just what I rolled. I have.
The reasoning behind it is because she's a part elf, part felinoid. The high elves tend to be taller of the elf races, and the type of felinoid that she is also tall for the felinoid races.
Very lengthy.
So got tall and tall.
I am
and
missing,
they made taller.
Yeah, I am missing 3/4 of my tail, if that helps anybody.
It was her body length.
I've still got like 2 feet of tail left.
Do you want to mention really quick, my character is 42. Because of the nymph thing, I look like I'm 27. I'm pretty young for a dwarf, though.
Mm-hmm.
Well, apparently it's like 242 or something.
Yeah, well,
Who knows?
Who knows? I don't know.
I don't.
So, like I said, I'm Eric. I've been here a few times on the stream. My character is Rainer Rayer. He's a human, and he's got pink hair, one one brown eye, and then one violet eye. The violet eye is his left eye. He's 19. He's a bit of an athletic build. He's 5'4", and he is a totally normal human being that totally knows magic. Okay, he totally knows magic.
We totally believe you.
Good.
And he totally has nothing in his pocket that talks to him in his head.
Exactly.
Totally
Nothing at all.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Never.
You have pockets?
What has it got in its pockets?
Apparently another person.
Wait, are you also a kleptomaniac?
I'm pretty sure.
Oh God, I'm just.
She steals everything she sees.
What are you doing? I have to zip you in.
I have to zip you up for a second. Hold up.
Gotta keep one jump.
Eric, just to let you know, when John asked why is his character left the north, I said winter is coming.
Very lovely.
Nice.
Go ahead, Michael.
You care
Okay.
to show one?
I'm Michael Ivey, and my character's name is Hector Drake. He is a 5'6" tall man, 98 pounds, very thin. He has an alias name because he's a spy called Silver Steve.
Got a bunch of Steves
We
going
got a
on
bunch
here.
of Steve's going. He has glowing violet eyes, and he's been just about everywhere except like the northwest of the continent, pretty much. And that's about it for him.
And then Chuck.
Okay, I'm Chuck. I own Endearing Films, the place that they're always talking about. And
we finally got him on the stream.
Yeah, finally
Anyway.
on the stream.
Somehow.
Willingly.
Decided to play Just Steve. It's actually Steve, Just Steve. He is an orc. He's obviously not as tall as we have down here.
Yeah, we're gonna make him 6 foot.
And he's poly. I just had to throw that out there. He's totally poly. The next question that we actually have up, you guys, is we're going to go around and talk about this one. Did you guys all have fun playing this setup? I know I did. This is completely out of the realm of anything I've ever done. So, yeah, no, it was a lot of fun. Anybody else? Just throw it out there.
Yeah, this was great.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Oh, I really enjoyed it. I really liked the RPG games, and I liked this system. It was really neat.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was cool.
I'm like Chuck. I've never played anything at all except for like
Are you
2
serious?
sessions of D&D with John and Michael running it. So lots of leniency.
Yeah, I was about to say that
Right
I
on.
played with you.
I don't know how to count this stuff.
Yeah.
But this is really simple. I think I'm getting a hang of it a lot faster than I did D&D.
Yeah.
It has a lot more technical.
Well, John carries the technical stuff for
Yeah.
us. That's why.
Yeah.
There's a lot of tables that John himself reads behind that.
behind this screen
line.
here.
Oh yeah. So, definitely worth an investment if you're more into quick play campaigns with smaller groups. That's what I would say.
Right on.
Dragon Jump also wants to say that she's like, you guys did very well and were enjoyable to watch.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Woohoo! That says a lot.
Nice.
Woohoo!
What about you, Eric? Did you have fun today?
No, I absolutely hated it every second I wanted it. No, I'm just kidding. No, yeah, it was fun.
Could've
Yeah,
told me you
I always
wanted
liked playing. I liked playing this system back when we played. When I was playing with Joe Har. That was
On
always fun.
R4D. Way back
R4D.
when.
That was always a fun one.
Season 1.
Back also when we originally
OG.
played, not even on a stream.
Right? Yeah, so I enjoyed running you guys. It was really fun to see how you guys are going to interact. My goal for tonight's episode, as I told Chuck before, was just to see how you guys interact and find a groove amongst you guys. And I think we succeeded really well tonight.
Yeah, we got in a fight. Awesome.
I liked the dialogue.
Yeah, right?
Is that a joke?
That
or a
was my
serious
fault.
statement?
What, ban Eric?
That was your goal.
You had to
either.
trigger everything.
You also like the tiny
So,
one broken
Hairball
down?
wants to know, by the way, Eric, are you going to stick around for this one?
I'll try. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. Does it line up better
This
with
was
your
fun.
your work schedule?
Yes, now it does. Except today, which there's like, hey, you have a meeting. Oh, right, I forgot.
Okay.
Yeah, next 2 weeks I gotta leave early because Emily's scheduled me. Like,
Oh, she's scheduled on Mondays.
scheduled me to start at 6, even though, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Closing those days?
Apparently, I don't ever close.
No, now you are.
Okay.
I have to change my schedule.
So, with that all being said, please follow us and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Find us out on Patreon for those that want to help support us even more. We will add more Patreon levels and convert levels for this stream as well. And look us up on HOH Presents pretty much everywhere. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. I know we've got stuff out there. Look at our list. And
See you next
See you
week.
next
we will
Monday.
see you next Monday.
See you on Monday. Oh, that seems like that's a new thing to say.
See you on Monday.